what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Foos on Films, where us Foos talk and bullshit about films, pretty much.
Yep.
This episode, the theme is New York, so we got some fucking classics on this one.
Oh man.
Got The Warriors, A Bronx Tale, Summer Sam, and We Own the Night.
We own the night. Yes.
We Own the Night. How's everyone?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Good shit on the new channel.
Yeah.
We get into this. We're gonna start off real quick. This is we're gonna do from going forward. Is that we are going to have our top 10 picks, and we put it inside the ring. Usually, what we do is get a theme for our episodes.
So no more themes.
Yes, no more themes. So we're actually gonna start doing. We're individually gonna pick ourselves only 2 movies. And we also have inside the ring a Fool's all-star movie that we all picked and decided.
So essentially, we're going to have a top 10 of movies that we all agreed upon, and we're all going to have our individual top 10. Or we're going to alternate taking our names, and then whoever gets chosen gets to pick one of their top 10 movies.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So we'll be doing heavy hitters, nothing but classics.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is kind of a new thing that we're going to be doing. You know, we're getting rid of the themes. So, and
Also in between, and one of the things that we talked about was doing more movie reviews. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and look at the Mortal Kombat 2 review. We watched it the day that it released. We kept it short and sweet. So most of you have probably seen it. If you haven't, go check it out.
Go watch it. It's a badass movie.
yeah,
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 is
yeah,
dope
we're
as
going to be
fuck.
doing some more movies like that. You know, I don't
new
know
releases?
I don't know what's the next one that you guys would want to go see, but I know definitely Street Fighter will be
Street
will be
Fighter
one.
for
sure.
So
Scary movie. I think we should do Scary Movie.
yeah, I'm down for that.
Scary movie's a
I'm down for
classic.
that. So let's go into the movies now. Which one would be the first one?
The Warriors.
The Warriors. All right.
So
So
one quick thing about all 4 movies that we picked,
go for it.
they all had really good soundtracks.
Oh man.
I think that.
So one Christmas year, I got this guy a vinyl record of the Warriors soundtrack,
soundtrack.
which is fucking dope. And I recently looked at the listing again. I bought it for like $60, and now it's at like one.
Oh shit, for real? Time to sell.
Yeah, I know, right?
So one thing that I will say about this is all of these movies are New York based.
Yeah, book.
I have fortunately had a few trips to New York. It's kind of almost becoming a second home. My girl's from there. Her family's from there, from Manhattan, the city.
Do you own Timberlands?
Yeah, no, I don't. I do not. But essentially, I've kind of visited almost like the 5 boroughs. Essentially, I've driven through them.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always nice to see. So a lot of these movies, what they're gonna have in common is they might be, you know, similar neighborhoods, but what contrasts between all of these movies here is that it shows kind of like different time periods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of these time periods kind of overlap.
Yeah.
As well. So it's kind of different stuff happening in New York, in different parts of New York around the same time frame.
And in 20 years.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
60s,
So-
70s, 80s. Well, like 30
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
So, you know, the movies that we chose, you know, we're going to cover them. And we were going to start off with which one?
We're going to start off with The Warriors, which was released February 9th, 1979. The budget on this one was $4 million, and the opening day was 3.5 million, and then domestic gross was 22.4 million, and this movie came out in a time where there was a lot of people not wanting to gang. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, just put gangs in front of a movie and like in this.
I know what you're talking
Like
about.
glorify gangs?
Yes, they wanted to glorify gang life and stuff like that. There was a lot of picketing and whatnot for this movie when it was released. This movie is based on a novel within the same name. It is The Warriors. It is, I believe, it's a Greek
it's
theme.
Greek mythology, no?
Yeah, Greek mythology, where they have to fight their way back to their homeland, and this movie based in New York City, of course. This is Coney Island, where the Warriors are from.
Yeah, they're from Coney Island, making their way back, but they stop out.
Yeah.
Well, they
different
went
parts
to a
of New
big
York.
meeting up in the Bronx.
In the Bronx, and set by the Grand Prix Rips and Cyrus. He is the one. Trying to get all
He's
the
the one and
gangs.
only.
He is the one and only. Trying to get all the gangs into one full gang to take over the city. And someone shoots him, which is, what's his name? Luther, yeah. And the Warriors get blamed for it, and they have to bop
The Warriors did it.
Now, this is another movie, and I can maybe say for Bronx Tale is another quotable movie, but this is one of the most quotable movies that I've ever seen. Coming from Shaq. Can you dig it? All that stuff. So many movies of
Can you count, suckers?
I say the future is ours.
Can you dig it?
If you can count.
Yeah, if you can count.
my favorite line. You're a little bit of turf.
Yeah.
That's crap, brothers.
Which is funny. The actor that does play Cyrus, he was not supposed to be Cyrus. He was just somebody there. They actually had a gang member that was going to come in and disappeared the night before shooting that scene. And they found this other guy to come in and do the Cyrus scene, and
you can tell.
Shit, that's what killed it.
Yeah, you can tell he was a street dude. Like you can tell. It was like the riffs. They're kind of like a Black Panther type
That's how they look,
party.
yeah.
Like that's without saying, "Hey, this is a Black Panther," but the way that they carry themselves with discipline and holding other people accountable and holding themselves, accountable.
Yeah.
But I think what's really really dope right there in that opening scene with him is all of the different gangs, like the opening credits, how it shows different gangsters from different players.
Just how it starts. They're
just
all
like your
walking.
shirt, the Warriors, but like the baseball Furies, and then you got the Turnbull ACs, and you got all of them, essentially
there,
coming
yeah.
out. I think
The
that's
Jones Street Boys.
the Jones Street Boys. But I think,
right
next.
by the Van Cortlandt Rangers.
and what I think is
nobody's wasting
nobody. It's just dope to see that everybody did unify for that night,
The truce.
truce, and they had to bop their way back to Coney Island.
Funny thing also, there was almost 1,000 extras in that particular scene. Real life gang members inside the
meeting?
the meeting, and man, just to see how many people were like just so enthused by what Cyrus was saying was fucking incredible. And some people say like, these extra actors were fucking eating this shit up.
Yeah,
they were
for sure.
like
They got
loving
into
this.
That's why in the frame where Cyrus, can you dig it? And then he puts his hands up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, everybody, like, bro, that's a classic
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
scene, and it does it twice, no?
The Can You
Like
Dig It?
Yeah, the Can You Dig
it does
It, where
twice.
everybody goes,
Yeah.
right?
That's and the second one he gets shot.
Yeah.
That's what he gets. A couple weeks ago, Eric, you asked me what was the greatest speech in the movie, and I brought up Independence Day and Street Fighter, but I think the Warriors Cyrus
Yeah.
speech is
for
probably
sure. And especially as an intro, like it has sick ass the intro, the music, like the song, right?
Oh, yeah.
And especially even the way it starts,
Yeah.
with the Wonder Wheel.
with the Wonder Wheel,
Fucking dope as
like,
intro.
and it just builds into it. So by the time that you get to it, like, and Cyrus is talking, everything's quiet.
Yeah.
So you just had something that built up, came down, now it's quiet again, and then something tragic happens.
Yeah.
You know? And that's essentially the plot of the movie. So
Two things tragic happen. You know, the war chief dies.
yeah.
Also, and fucking Cyrus dies.
But War Chief doesn't die till a little
No, he dies right after Cyrus because he's like, the Warriors did it.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
Warriors did it.
Cleon is the leader.
And then the Rivs
Right.
jump on him.
Yeah.
I completely
They
forgot.
fucking
I was
elbow him to
thinking-
death.
I was thinking of what's his name?
Swan?
Fox.
Swan. Is it? No, it's Fox, the one that
Gets
gets
thrown
thrown
into
into
the thing.
The tracks.
To the tracks,
Which is
yeah.
a funny thing about that, and I'll talk about that in just a minute.
You know what I was thinking though? Let's not move on from the scene. So
Yeah,
Cyrus
yeah.
was talking about, having a truce and taking over the 5 boroughs, right? So when the cops show up, I know the cops show up kind of deep, but Dick, don't you think being there and being motivated by his speech, they would have, all the gangs that were there would be like, let's just fuck these cops up?
Yeah.
I would have think so.
That's
'Cause-
what should have
Yeah,
happened,
but
right?
the thing is, look, here's what could happen. People were gonna die for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
They would've got shot.
nobody took weapons because it was a truce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they probably thought it's like, number one, I don't want to get busted, and number two, if I do get an altercation, I'm gonna get and it's gonna be justified. Point, of course.
Yeah.
You would think these guys just bum rush everybody.
Just jump them.
Just-
Just fucking, just
Take all their
would have
shit.
been a whole different story.
Yeah,
And then let's
strip the cars, take out the motors.
For real, like in the game.
Yeah, bro.
let's just get rid of this right now. The most evil villain of the 80s, Sully. I'm gonna kill you last, Sully. Fucking where he shoots Cyrus and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking I forget the
Commando.
actor's real name. Yeah, well,
forgot.
his real name. He is one of the most villainous characters of all time.
Commando
I
and
just
the
do
Warriors.
things like that.
No reason.
No reason.
Another thing on this
What?
Cyrus episode or this scene, it's just getting the juice to be able to get these many gang members, these many turf, all that stuff, to get them together to just be one. That is bold. That's like Jesse Ventura trying to get the wrestlers to get
You know what it's like? And Art could relate to this shit. It'll be like going to the Dodgers parade.
yeah.
When you go, remember how we took
Yeah.
the subway and like we just ran into Dodger fans like everywhere? I'm pretty sure like the gangsters were like bumping into each other on the metro.
Oh, for sure.
Now, when you went to New York, and I know you went to New York,
Yeah.
did you guys ride the train?
Yeah,
I did
for
the
sure.
subway, yeah.
Yeah.
I unfortunately did not.
Damn.
I took
Did
the
you even go?
taxi. I took a taxi, but I almost died in that taxi.
Honestly, I walked around a lot over there. The best thing to do is walk. When you walk here, the blocks are really, really long.
Yeah.
Over there, the blocks, like the avenues are long, but the blocks aren't as wide as like they are here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can still like, if you walk a mile, you're gonna cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
In New York, and it takes you a lot of places. But even the buses aren't bad. Like, and last time I went, I actually rented a car. I was there for like 4 or 5 days. So we hit the Bronx and the Brooklyn. You know where in Carlito's Way, like the train.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
he goes and he opens up his, shows him the money.
Yeah.
I was right there. Like, I went and I've visited a lot of different, and there's still a lot to see.
Yeah.
I mean, but for me, because my girl, she is from New York as well. Her family's from New York. So when I go over there, and it's like a homie type feel.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean family, not like a homie, like what's up,
Like, what's up?
but like the homie family type feel. So it's cool to experience it with like no pressure. Went to the Met Gala, all of that type stuff. But
Okay.
the subway system, that's the way everybody
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody travels, bro. And then the thing is, it's a trip because essentially he's pretty much a nephew. He was getting in at other, like we all went on together a few places, like, oh, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna go over here.
Yeah.
And he knows all his stops. It's like around here when you take the bus, you know your routes. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh, I get off on this number, I jump on this number, I go this number. But it was crazy, like, oh, I'll see you at the house. Boom, jump off the train, and then take off. That's just the way of life over here. Like, unless you're going to Dodger Stadium or you're traveling further,
Yeah.
most people don't take the metro unless you have to, because that's your only means of transportation, or it saves commuting,
Which
depending on where you're
nowadays
coming.
is gonna
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
Well, I can relate to that because I've taken the train a lot,
Yeah,
multiple times,
yeah.
and I've taken it like further like
Yeah, yeah,
distance. I used to work in North Hollywood. I used to take the train
Oh yeah, for
all
sure.
the way back home. So it'd be like a cool little 2 hour little
Yeah,
ride
for
right
sure.
Nah,
there.
you would like New York.
And there's been times I've gone to Pasadena too. Same scenario. I took in like a couple of trains and worked myself
But
around.
see, the trains here, fool, they got like AC and shit.
Oh yeah.
The ones over there,
Those are
those
hot
are
boxes,
old
bro.
school. There's a like
No
they're
one type of AC.
they're
Nobody
not like,
knows how to
it's
tell
not
these.
like there's 70s like train,
Just
but
like
you know
a
what?
regular
There
fan
might
passing
be carts that are really old because we were in some, bro. Like it's airtight. There's no oxygen. It's fucking humid as fuck down there. So, and especially when it's hot in New York too, you're better off in tees and but it can get cold randomly. But what was I gonna say? Fucking prior to this, what was I saying?
I don't know. Well, I was gonna say it sucks that we've never been to Coney Island though.
Oh yeah.
I would like to go visit
I
where
haven't,
the Warriors are from originally.
Yeah, I haven't gone to Coney Island. That's one thing that I did that I did discuss that I'd like to do. So
I want to go see the Wonder Wheel.
Yeah, we went to we were down the street from the arena. What's it called? The
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. We went to the Hammerstein Ballroom to go see ECW One Night Stand. You can see me on that one, but yeah, it was. I love New York. It was dope. I think there was a lot of flower shops every other block. And there was a lot of pizza places every other block.
Yeah, there's a gang of pizza places.
And a lot of McDonald's too, for some reason.
And the thing about the pizza there is like you could buy slices. Like here,
Yeah.
you used to see that. You don't see that.
You see certain places. Certain
Yeah, yeah,
places
very,
have it,
very,
but,
yeah.
but
Don't say pizza by the slice.
Yeah.
Or they try to make it in New York style now.
Yeah.
which is fucking.
If you guys had a what's up?
Oh, the spot that we went to by Universal.
Oh
When we
yeah,
went.
Slice House, I think so.
Oh, okay. That's
If you
that
guys had
fancy one.
to, yeah, if you guys had to replace a warrior and put yourself in it, who would you replace?
Swan.
You would want to take Swan's place?
Yeah, I'll take his place.
Why?
Because I
You want to be warlord?
want to be war chief.
Yeah. And he ends up with the hind.
Oh, that's right. You end up with Mercy.
Yeah.
Hey, mercy.
Oh, you was
I would have been, but at the same time, he got busted by the cops, though.
Ajax.
Ajax, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool as Ajax.
Yeah.
I was like, I would have been smarter. I'm like, bro, stop being horny. Like, come on, continue your mission.
But that was
you know?
entrapment. That was entrapment.
Yeah, I know. She fucking. Yeah.
She asked
let
for
him
it,
on.
and then yeah. That shit was
you
terrible.
I got tricked into it, man. She asked for it.
What about you?
I mean, you chose Swan. I would say Swan too, but
Why would you pick Swan?
for the same reason because
Want
he's
to be in
like
charge?
Yeah, like he's the lead
Yeah.
essentially, and he grows into his role,
Yeah.
and his decision making is leveled.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like he's thinking about everything and the end consequence like a true leader. So
Yeah.
that's why. And then obviously hands up with the hang now. So you know,
Who was his second in command?
Well, I would kind of think Fox.
Yeah, Fox
was kind of like the
ended
one
up
that
being
was.
his,
Yeah.
which is funny too because that's a story right there. So the reason why Fox dies at that particular moment, it gets thrown into the train, was because he wasn't him and the director were not having eye to eye on things, and
wow.
and he was
so they killed him off.
yeah,
him
so they
off.
killed him off. They also he asked to get his name stricken from the credits.
Oh, no.
He said, "I don't want to be on the credits. You can take me off, whatever. I don't care."
That was a fuck up by him.
And if you see,
course.
if you see
You
when
don't get
he,
paid.
yeah,
Yeah. No
if you see
royalties.
when he runs down the stairs, before the cop like tackles him, it's somebody else.
Oh,
It's
really?
not
It's
even.
a stunt
It's
double?
not even him. He turns his head away from the camera, and you can all see his
Yeah.
fro and
I
shit.
haven't noticed it.
Yeah, so go back and watch it. You see him running down. He's like turned away. It's somebody else.
Just real quick, I would replace Rembrandt.
I was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I didn't finish saying. I was gonna say Rembrandt because he's younger and he's the one that's mobbing.
I want to catch the spots.
Yeah,
I wanna
catch
be
all
able
the
to catch
spots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
he
them
was-
know the warriors were here.
He was being a little
I know. In
little
the
vagina.
Yeah, but
The bathroom fight.
it's he's the youngest one out of all of them, bro.
yeah.
And he's learning off of everybody.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? So I think that's what's dope. But I'd also be what's that other big ass rumor I was telling you?
Which one? Which one?
I already
What does he
forgot.
do in the movie? There's
He's
snow?
just one that
There's Snow. There's Cochise,
Not Cochise,
Swan,
is it?
Ajax, Fox, Vermin, Cowboy.
The one that looks
Cleon
young,
and
but he's a big dude too.
I know what you're talking
He's the
about.
one that says whole lot of magic.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
what-
Cochise.
That's it.
Huh?
Cochise.
Cochise? Yeah, so I think it's Cochise because
Cochise.
he's and he's a big dude, and he's going with
He's a good
the
fighter.
flow.
shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, for
What's
sure.
what's the other guy's name? The one that's in the Lizzie spot or scene.
Vermin.
So
Oh,
Vermin,
hurt me.
he was supposed to die
Oh,
in that
really?
scene. So they were like shooting whatever's they saw how much he was like lovable.
Yeah.
A lovable character, so
So they
they're
kept
like, you
him.
know what, we won't kill him in this scene. We'll just like let him
He's a strong
get cut
character.
up or something. Or did he get knifed or
No, Rembrandt's the one that
Rembrandt
was
gets knifed. Okay, yeah.
Talk about the leads. I have a question for Art.
Oh shit.
There you go.
There you go.
Which Lizzie would you handle?
It was actually the one with the curly hair, like really curly hair.
I got that's good, Art, because then we don't have to fight for the small one.
All right.
Good choice.
So out of this movie, they find their way back to Coney Island, within bopping their way back and getting away from a couple of sticky situations. The baseball furies. Who were the skater ones?
Ones
the
in the
dude on
skates?
the dude on the skates. The one in the
With the overalls?
subs.
Punks.
The punks?
Punks.
Okay, yeah, the punks.
Orphans.
The orphans.
Triple ACs.
Which they weren't even fucking part of that shit. First of all, the orphans suck.
They're not in our network.
They're not even on our network.
They rumble anyways.
Which is funny because I like playing I went back and started playing the game, and that scene with the orphans is hilarious. It gives them a bigger storyline to them, but still,
You have a PS2 or they have it on the PS?
They have it on the PS5, but it's
Oh,
kind of
for real?
it's kind of fucked up. It's like glitchy and shit.
Oh,
so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna play this.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up how good the game was.
I mean, the game itself
The
is
OG
fucking
one is dope.
Yeah,
fucking dope.
the game is
like
probably the
Rockstar
best.
It's
fucking
like the
killed it.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the movie.
I feel that's probably the best movie to game.
Yeah,
It is.
game,
I
video
would say
games.
agree.
yeah, the Rockstar fucking
Scarface.
killed it. Oh yeah,
Scarface. I didn't
Scarface was a
Scarface is
fucking
dope.
good
Scarface
game.
is
too.
very
Scarface
good
is a
game.
dope game too.
Yeah, that's both Rockstar when they came out with the Warriors game.
And both
Man.
of those games are Rockstar, no?
Scarface was Rockstar?
Yes, it
I
is.
think so.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's probably just
Yes,
as good
yeah.
as fucking
Fucking-
Rockstar gets down.
But they bop their way back and they have to find themselves with, the people that shot Cyrus, and now they're on the beach, and they see the water.
You don't have no beer bottles?
No, I don't have any beer bottles. They find they see the water. They think they're home. What do you guys think of that scene?
It's dope. I like when they're preparing for the fight and they start gathering weapons,
Yeah.
taking the
Yeah.
pipes from,
Yeah.
breaking the glass bottle.
You guys are packing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah.
You see us go this way, go the other way.
Warrior.
Nah, I want to be a part of it.
That's I think that's the most favorite scene from
Come out to play.
How did you guys feel about, before we talk about the end part, how did you guys feel about the love interest
with Mercy.
with Mercy?
I mean, Mercy, she was kind of hoish.
She had a little hood rat.
Yeah.
Hoish,
Well,
but I mean,
I think they were kind of meant to be the way that I look at it. Like, yeah, if she's hoish, whatever,
They're toxic.
she probably has a
Toxic
miserable.
trouble.
She probably has a miserable life anyway.
Yeah.
Orphans and shit.
You know,
Cockroaches in the cupboard.
and that guy. I mean, regardless of whether you're a warrior or not, when you live that lifestyle, it's pretty rough in general.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that even if she was a hood rat, hate your mama, like the fact that they eventually kind of like what is it, Swan? He like opened up a little bit, like
Yeah.
he smirked a little bit.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like he didn't even
wasted.
smile, but he cracked, like she cracked him, you
Right.
know, like, oh, he's human type thing. So the fact that she brought that out of him,
Come on.
what, yeah, when she wants to smash, yeah.
I would have done it too, though. By the way,
Hey,
in the subway.
Subway.
That's a great story, man.
Swan still kisses her, no?
Yeah, he makes out.
Yeah, they make out.
Yeah.
You think they stay together forever?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, happily ever after.
Even that scene when the
It's either that happens or that shit's over in a week.
even that scene when kids are coming from prom.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, they were seeing like the aftermath. They were like, oh, man,
It's all
we
dirty
gotta
and
get off the
stuff.
next station. Even so, she was about to kind of like fix herself. Like, you can like, don't do that shit. Like, I kind of like, yeah. That's,
He cares for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shows that he cares for her. Yeah, you're right. She did kind of like get to him, crack him a little bit.
So there's another funny scene about this is where she just shows up with a fucking jacket on.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
We got that jacket.
she did fuck up her arm while shooting in some scene. I think it was either the cop scene or before that. She ended up breaking her one of her arms, and the way they hit it was they have the jacket on.
jacket.
You know, easy explanation.
Interesting.
Hey, I stole it.
I stole it.
You know,
Cops were
simple
looking for
as that.
someone in a pink top.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I see they did
That's
that
right.
very well.
That's dope.
They
That's
did
dope.
that very well.
yeah.
Good
so-
way to improvise.
Yeah.
And then nobody thinks about it anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then it's a good explanation.
Yeah.
So, before we get to the final scene, out of the fights that came before it, which one was the best one?
Furies.
Furies?
Baseball
Furies.
Furies.
Yeah.
Furies.
I think because
Haskell
it's the
Furies.
most complete, or that one, and which one's the guys with the roller skates with the
That one
overalls?
too.
Punts. That was a good fight.
Yeah.
That one in the restroom, I think
Yeah.
that one was dope too.
Yeah.
The thing about the Furies, as soon as they step out of the station and Ajax like, where are they? And then you just see the Furies like
They just
spread
standing
out.
there, yeah.
And then that song starts. And then they start with like, that whole scene is just fucking the shit.
There is
I'm
Swan
gonna take that bat.
did fuck up one of the actors of the
bat.
Fury with the bat. The one with the purple.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite
side.
too. That was
He
dope
was
as pick.
he was a stunt double. He fucking choreographed everything with them, and Swan fucking hit him in the ribs at the end. You can see it where he hits him at the first time, and then he hits him again, and fucking I think he like either bruised his ribs or did something.
That guy collapses too.
Yeah, which is funny too because later on, years later, they were doing like a Comic-Con or something like that, and the actor Swan found out that he actually ended up fucking him up. Did not know that for almost like I think it was like 15 years or some shit like that.
Damn.
But he did apologize, so just FYI. But that's fucked up. He got paid extra for that, so
That's cool.
that's good.
They covered his medical.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing to say though, I wish there would have been more fights.
Yeah.
I like the fighting in the movie and everything, but I could have seen a lot more, dude. There's a lot of
Who
gangs.
are the ones with the
In the bus you're talking about.
in the bus?
The Terminal
Yeah.
ACs. And I
Terminal
think the
ACs,
Terminal
okay.
ACs would have smashed
Oh,
them.
that would
Oh,
have been
yeah,
fucking
for
That
sure.
would have been a crazy
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, no, they would have got their ass kicked. There was
Yeah.
a gang. Even
There
if
was
these
a lot
ones
of
are
them.
dope, they were like 20, 30 deep.
Yeah, they would have fucked
They
them
were
up.
to get mobbed.
They look like some
up.
desperate dudes.
Yes.
There's a page on Instagram called Pocos Pero Locos.
Yeah,
I think Carlos
I
probably
follow
follows it.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, they talk a lot about Blood In, Blood Out. And
Yeah.
recently, like a week ago, they were having a lot of like who would win between these fights. And
Oh, yeah,
one of
yeah.
them was, Vatos Locos and the Warriors. Now, for me, I would pick Warriors over mostly anyone. And the reason is because there's so much fighting that we get to see them, how they fight.
Yeah.
Like Vatos Locos, they only had that one run in with Tres Puntos. And
Come on.
it was more like, they didn't really fight, you know?
Yeah.
They did a little bit, but it was more like they had the straps and the
Yeah.
bat. And
In the knife.
If
and
you
shit.
take on pure aesthetic, if you take weapons out
yeah.
because these guys are better physically fit, hey Warriors.
You think Warriors will take
Take
them
it.
out? I think so too.
Unless there's fools that know how to box on the other side too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Chewy and
Hey,
Paco.
dog, at least if they serve time and they
Yeah.
did routine and they did all of that, bro, and
They
you
gotta
know,
learn something.
That's probably a good fight when you think about it.
they
then.
could squabble. It's just that you can't. You know,
It's hard to
brother.
compare.
Yeah.
It's hard to compare.
I think Chewy gets down, even though he's a tecato, the healthy one. You know, and
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, I say the Warriors. You know, I'm just biased. I don't know why.
No, Warriors.
but the Mexican in you is like nah,
Yeah.
and because we're from this side, bro, so we understand the culture and everything. So
Yeah.
it's and it's different times.
See, that's
Two.
putting East Coast versus West Coast.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with.
That's
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with, dog. Like, I love New York, but I'm West Coast.
But we,
So it's just like, damn, them fools are dope.
But
But
the Warriors, though, man.
they're the Warriors, yeah, dog. But blood out is the homies.
Hometown.
Yeah, I can't turn my back.
what did you guys think of the end scene where the riffs come out and
That's dope.
they fucking surround everybody?
What about remembering the game where you got to throw the knife to the hand?
Oh
That
yeah.
shit's kind of hard, huh?
Yeah, that shit was hard. I
You know
it
what's
like
hard?
10, 15 times.
You know what was hard? Fucking doing the fucking tagging. Because
Oh,
you
'cause
gotta
you
have
had,
to
like,
do
control
that.
W a certain way.
Because you have no can control, fool.
Yeah. I guess not.
Now, running away from the Trimble ACs was a kind of a bitch, too. You had to keep
Yeah.
on, like,
Oh,
tapping
yeah.
X or something.
I never had the opportunity to play that
Yeah, I
game.
played it.
It's a
Fuck,
dope
great
game.
game.
It's a dope
Yeah, dope
game. It's a dope game.
dope
You can find it on. You could probably find it on like a PSP, an old school like
no, for
modded
sure.
PSP or something like
I have
that.
the game. I have the actual game if you have a PS2.
Yeah, if you have a
play it.
PS2, yeah. And there's a
Nah.
lot of places that sell
Yeah,
the old school
emulators,
stuff. So
for sure.
Well, I mean, I'm just glad that the Riffs found out who really killed Cyrus, and the Warriors were off the hook, and freaking Luther and the Rogues got what they deserve, pretty much.
would you have said the same thing
Nope.
at the end? We're
What?
the best.
You Warriors are good, real good.
We're the best.
Best.
goes,
I mean, they
"The
kind of
best."
proved it.
Yeah,
They got home.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they got home. Fucking
smashed
avoided
on
cops
everybody.
and everyone that got in their way.
I want to know exactly what was the time of the meeting itself, because by the time they got home, it was already like what, 6?
6
Yeah, it
a.m.
was
in the
sunrise
morning.
It was about
already.
6
Give or
o'clock.
take.
That's probably like 10 o'clock, 9
Yeah,
o'clock or
they
some
probably,
shit.
they probably did like around.
That's a sick mission.
Hell yeah. All
And
night.
think about us, we're here in LA. If you need to go back to, I don't know, Long Beach, and we're all the way,
Yes.
I don't know, Echo Park.
It's gonna take
or
longer than
something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
it'd be
take
something like
longer.
that.
Yeah, it's gonna take
That'd
longer.
be
than- That's the difference between New York and LA, though. It's a humongous city, but again, like I was saying, the direction of everything, like because it's so tight,
Yeah.
it's organized.
Yeah.
Out here, everything just
Spread
stretches
out.
out so much more.
It's
So like
turfs.
you're gonna probably walk 4 to 5 times what the Warriors did
Oh, no.
trying to get home, especially. You know what I'm saying?
Fool, and I remember years ago, I'm talking about like fucking late 90s, I think. I had heard that supposedly there was going to be a Warriors remake, but it was going to be based in LA. And I would have like, you know what?
heard
I don't want them
something
to
about
fuck up
that.
the Warriors, but I want to see this now. And I
That's
just
one of
don't
those
think it ever
movies
happened.
that should not be remade.
I don't think so. I think that's too much politics.
You're not
to,
going to be able to top it,
Yeah.
but I'd be happy to see it
it'd be dope
if they made it right.
if they made it right, but bro,
But who
that's hard. If you're genuinely, there's so many different neighborhoods in LA or wherever else too,
Yeah.
but especially in LA, bro, like you can't go into people's neighborhoods and film movies, if you want to be authentic without getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that in itself can create politics with all of that stuff. So it'd be pretty risky if it's done well. I mean, it's dope because it shows LA's side a more modern type Warriors.
But where would you go? Santa Monica?
Nah, the Bronx would have to be somewhere like, I don't know,
Fucking
Highland Park or some shit.
Boyle Heights,
Lincoln Heights, yeah,
Los-
somewhere
El
over there.
Segundo?
Somewhere big where
I lost my wallet in El Segundo.
I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to come up with a story, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's something that I would have liked to see.
But who would you have?
Los Guerreros.
Who would you have directed? Who would you have starring it?
Me?
Oh, okay. You direct also?
Yeah, I'll direct. All right, and I guess I'll star in it too. I have to. Fuck. Oh, you know what's funny? You say Los Guerreros, fool, because I think one of the first times I ever watched the Warriors, fool, was in Mexico. I watched Los Guerreros,
El Messi.
and I watched it on beta. It wasn't on VHS.
Fuck.
My uncle had it on beta.
Damn.
Yeah. That's one of my early memories, fool. And I watched.
That's the one that looks like an 8-track, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think it was blue, like a powder blue, like a light blue.
That's crazy, bro.
Honestly,
I've
the
seen those little
first
smoke cassettes before.
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
cassette
little
ones,
cassette.
yeah. Honestly, the first time I've ever seen it was with you.
At the pad.
Yeah, I mean most of the movies that I've seen,
Yeah.
I've seen over at your house or fucking going to the theater and shit.
Yeah.
When was the first time you guys saw it?
With me, I didn't watch it till I was like in high school.
Okay.
So I would say like probably freshman year, give or take.
Yeah.
But when I watched it, it was like a different edition because it looked like a comic book.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sure enough, I found out like, oh, this is like a different version of it.
So, so that is the director. Forget his first name, but Hill. He wanted to do the movie as a comic book strip, but unfortunately, the budget did not go to it. So he said, "Okay, I'll wait. When I do the director's cut later on, when we have enough money from it, well, I'll be able to do that." Which actually looks fucking dope. I seen the little
like
side
it.
strips. Yeah.
For me, being the first time watching, I actually like watching the whole like different pages of the little catalog, so like the little pages and like the little screenshots.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
each part. That was pretty cool.
That was dope.
Later on, I watched the original one. I'm like, nice. I actually like the
The comic book one?
Yeah, I actually like it. It
We
kinda
saw
gave
the
me-
poster.
Yeah, I have the poster. I put it down, but I'll put it back up. So
That's
I
a
was
very
gonna put it
classic
up
cover too. I know Delinquent Habits did their cover.
Yeah.
Similar to that. They copied the Warriors cover.
there was a lot of like when we were talking about Scarface, there was a lot of Echo t-shirts of the Warriors, a lot of like fucking Warrior theme clothing and stuff like that, which I used to. I think I had like an Echo Warrior shirt back in the day.
I haven't too.
I think I had some like shorts or something.
Yeah.
Like Warrior shorts or something. But when we were talking about that, reminded me of when we were
The
talking
only
about
thing that
the
I had
Scarface.
like that memorabilia clothing wise was the Scarface era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When all of that shit came out, I was at the swap meet. I was buying long ass denim shorts with fucking Tony Montana pretty much airbrushed on. And
Yeah.
it was a trippy time. But the first time I saw it, I was a teenager. I was like probably maybe like 12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching it. So when I played the game on PS2,
Yeah.
because it was on PS2, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't on
Yeah,
PS1.
PS2.
And I remember being able to, like we were saying, it's dope ass gameplay. Like it actually walks you through the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember playing the game, and it was like you're playing the movie. So yeah, it's always been a dope ass movie. Like honestly, I think it's always been a cult classic. I think that's definitely one that you should always have
Yep.
in any movie collection. If you like collecting any type movies, that's always gonna be a movie that you want to have in your collection. So
Yeah. For sure.
I own
Good.
it on steel case.
Oh, you have a steel case?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I want to see it. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. Great fucking movie. One of my top 10 movies. But this will not be in my top 10. You guys want to move on to the next movie?
yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Who is next?
I say a Bronx Tale's next, huh? I think it's like 93.
Yeah, 93.
It is 93. So the year is 93 and A Bronx Tale came out. So what's really dope about this one is that this is Robert De Niro's director debut.
Yeah.
So he directed it, he starred on it. And this, if you guys know Chaz Palminteri,
Commentary?
He was in.
so he stars,
Sopranos, right?
Yeah, so
He's Sonny.
yeah, he's Sonny.
Oh, Sonny. Okay.
Sonny.
But essentially, so Chaz Palminteri had like a one-man show band, play, like, and essentially this is based on his play.
He's supposed to be C, right?
Yeah,
Pretty much,
so
like, he's seeing his story.
Chaz Palminteri, that's just like a nickname because his actual name is
Calogero. Don't tell me his name is
Calogero.
Calogero.
Yeah, bro.
Really? Oh,
yeah, so
shit.
trip out on this. So his name is Calogero Lorenzo. So his dad's name is Lorenzo and he's Calogero. So in an interview that I saw, Chaz Palminteri, he says it's my story.
Right.
Like it's my life. He's C.
He's C.
He's C.
Yeah.
And at his age, if you think about it and you put the timeline together, he grew up during that era and that's what he saw.
Yeah.
Right? So essentially what it is Chaz Palminteri plays Sonny, which is essentially a mob boss, right? And we have C, which is Calogero, which is a kid that is on a stoop. His dad's a bus driver. Essentially, C, which is Calogero, witnesses Sonny essentially shooting somebody, killing them after a dispute, and he doesn't rat him out. They make him, essentially point him out, line him up, and he says it wasn't him. So he builds that bond with Sonny as he grows up. So that's where the movie kind of just takes a turn.
Yeah.
Shows him growing up. This movie is in the 60s, so it starts off in 1960, right? And it works its way up into like 68, I think 69.
Yeah.
Like 78, no?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it kind of gets up, but this is a time where essentially Italian and blacks had separate neighborhoods. So, and it was a very, very racist time as well. And obviously there's always been its OG beef. I mean, the world's a better place now. I mean, there's still stuff out there, but, during this time frame, essentially it was really, really tough for people to like have interracial relationships. So essentially what happens with C is he falls in love with the black girl that also rides the dad's bus, right? And then that creates conflicts amongst C and his friends that he grew up with, which are kind of like young wannabe mobsters. So they're doing stuff
what are you talking about?
Yeah, like going out there, doing extra. And there's a lot of stuff you got to watch. We can't repeat, on here for algorithm and safety and compliance purposes, but just know there's a lot of diss jokes, back and forth, but it gives you the reality of what that time frame happened. So what's really dope about this movie is, again, it's Chaz's actual life story. Robert De Niro does a great job as the dad, and I think directing it, as well. Like it's a very, very successful movie. I feel like it's a heartfelt movie. It talks about, it gives you a look at what New York essentially was, right? During that time frame and the way that it looks. It gives you a different aspect. We're used to seeing our history on this side. So being able to see the history on that side and get a better dose at what that life looked like. Like, for example, I've been to Little Italy and in Brooklyn, and they've had the Festival of St. Gennaro. That's a big festival every year that they have. There's just stands and stands. It's just packed of people walking. I think it's Lucy's grilled sausage. Like they're famous for the sausages. They have spicy, mild, whole bunch of different pizza, whole bunch of different stuff. It's a big festival. So I've been there, and you know what's funny? Me and my girl and the kids, we saw some like Guido type dudes with like with the jumpsuits. Yeah, and I was like, no fucking way. And these guys were like three of them just standing.
Get the fuck
they weren't
outta
even
here.
get the fuck out of here. And I just saw I was like, no way, I'm seeing it. So being able to see how proud like Italians are of their culture, because it's a beautiful culture. The food is bomb as hell.
Oh yeah.
And seeing that, and then being able, I've been there to a few places I would still love to continue to get to know, but me actually being there a few times makes it more special when I watch like New York movies now, because now just like, you know what, I can see how that feels that way, or the feeling of that neighborhood. No. Because once you experience those buildings, that sky is it's a beautiful sky. So I think what's dope about this movie is that it shows the ghetto where it needs to be ghetto, but it also shows a different time period, a time where like the worries were smaller, but unfortunately this shit set off a chain of events. And it's dope that, obviously it shows different characters, essentially in the movie, like different guys in the movie itself that play different roles. So for example, Mush, the gambler, he's always losing. He's an actual person.
Oh shit.
Eddie
So
Mush.
so Mush isn't, they use the real Mush. So Chaz Palminteri said that's the real Mush.
Yeah.
So that guy's he's playing himself in there. You know what I'm saying? So like the fact that the fact that they have those type of characters makes it more authentic.
You know what I was gonna say about their nicknames? They kind of give nicknames the way Mexicans do, where they'll take like your biggest, you know, like not your biggest flaw, but like your insecurity. And they'll take that, you know, Jojo the whale because he's a big ass fool.
Big ass fool. Yeah.
Fucking coffee cake, his face is all messed up and shit. You know, like it's kind of like Dick Tracy.
It reminds me of a joke. Somebody said that he's on. Man, we're fucked up. You know, our fucking culture's so fucked up. This dude's in a wheelchair. He's like that's all he is. He's a fucking un pichi Tesla. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But to the main character, Chad.
Chaz,
Sonny.
Sonny, yeah. He has a podcast, which shout out to him. He sits there and does talk about going through the movie and stuff like that. I would highly recommend go seeing that as well.
I'm gonna check that out. He talks about a Bronx Tale?
He has I think he has an episode of the Bronx Tale. Where he's just talking about, you know,
that's probably the one that I saw.
Yeah. So
because he's just genuinely just talking about it, and he says, I'm colotro. Like that's me, that's my life. So that's the clip that I remember him.
Yeah. One thing not so much I don't like about this movie, but what happens to the mom? The mom disappears after a while. Like, you know, when C grows up, the mom's no longer there.
Hey,
she's there. I see what you're saying.
She doesn't come out. When C grows up, when he grows up, the mom's gone. They don't explain anything. I don't know if she left Lorenzo because he took the money back. Yeah. But after that, you don't see her anymore.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what maybe.
Yeah. She wanted more money.
She wanted the money.
Yeah.
No bus money.
That's actually a very good point. I never paid attention to that, and you are absolutely right.
Shit.
She was never there.
She was red.
She was for the streets.
Yeah.
Favorite scene out of this?
The biker fight.
You can't leave.
And the Beatles playing in the background.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, who do you guys have in the fight? The Warriors or Sonny and his crew?
Oh shit. I think the Warriors still.
I'm going Warriors still.
Yeah.
Because
they're gonna get tired out.
Yeah,
Jojo the Whale is gonna get tired out, and there goes a big guy.
Especially when he did the bear hug against,
against the bar.
Yeah, it's like, bro, they can just.
But if they're in the bar, it's gonna be in there because they couldn't really move around or get their distance.
They're a lot faster. Yeah. They're a lot quicker.
No weapons, by the way.
No weapons. Well, I mean, you know,
there's gonna be bottles.
Rembrandt has to take on C.
Oh shit!
Right, Sonny and Swan have to go at it.
Yeah,
we have Cleon now. Cleon has to be there. I think him and Snow will take Jojo the Whale. Right, Ajax takes on Jimmy Whispers.
I want to know what I was about to ask.
But the strong guys is Danny Bars and Danny KO and quick before I mess it up. Danny KO and Bobby Bars.
Bobby Bars.
Those are their two their pit bulls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are the. I think those are the tough guys.
My favorite scene, honestly, was the fucking the funeral scene
at the end.
Yeah, that's dope.
That shows a lot. You know, spoiler if you haven't fucking seen it. Which, if you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're
fucking up.
I don't know what you're doing in your life. But it shows like, yeah, I have all these fucking friends. But
nobody cares.
Nobody fucking cares. Yeah. Nobody's here.
The only for that cries is Eddie Mush.
Yeah.
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 He's the only one that cries.
You know, and then De Niro, you know, instead of, you know, rubbing it in and into his son, like, hey, I fucking told you, like, you know.
No, he pays his respect.
He's like, I came in to pay my respects to your friend.
Yeah. So that's a good father right there. You know, even the fucking.
I wanted to see what Joe Pesci.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what makes the scene even doper. You know. He's like, you really don't remember me.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, because he's the one that gets hit with the bat and disappears. He goes, like, I'm going to be around now. I'm going to be looking after the neighborhood. He's like, you need anything, you let me know.
Carmine.
Like, yeah, Carmine. Yeah.
You don't remember this?
Yeah, you don't remember this?
Yeah, the baseball.
And Carmine's like an OG Italian name.
Is.
Like a lot of, almost every Italian movie or even The Sopranos, like there's a Carmine.
Yeah, it's like Jose.
Yeah.
You know, like
and he actually, Carmine, I wouldn't even get into that, but he was a legit mobster, ended up being pretty big.
Yeah. Anything else on this one?
I think I have some more notes on this one.
I mean, one of my favorite scenes, I mean, of course, the bar and everything else, but the scene when he had with his son about when he went to return the money to Sonny.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he
I
was
thought
like,
you were going to be a lover boy.
You should have
I thought you were gonna be a lover boy and be like the when she opens up the door for him.
You know, my favorite scene, besides the ending, which is dope, is when Sonny and C get into a fight because they find a bomb on his car, right? He's like, "Where'd you go? Where'd you take it?" So he lost like trust in him. Then Sonny tells him, "Hey, I don't trust anybody," type thing. So he felt some type of way.
It's a horrible way to live.
Yeah. He gets in the car with his friends, and they're gonna go attack black people, pretty much, into their neighborhood. So he was in the car with them. They had Molotov cocktails and all of that ready to go. And Sonny cuts him off and pulls Caladro out, which is C, and says, "Hey, like, get out," right? Yeah. And then he's right there with Sonny. And then those guys, his friends, actually, it shows it's its own scene. They attack, a black neighborhood. They throw Molotov cocktails. Things start lighting on fire. But one of the Molotov cocktails that they threw didn't break.
Yeah, he rolled it.
So what ends up happening is one of the black guy that's on the inside, he throws it back at the car. They still have a case of Molotov cocktails inside the car. Fuck. So when he throws a Molotov cocktail, eventually all of them go off and they explode inside. So all 4 of them die inside the car. So the fact that Sonny saved his life, by mere minutes, or seconds, he would have been in that car, burned alive, with the explosion. So for me, that was a real, I want to say karma, because I don't wish death or hate or hurt on anybody. Yeah. But essentially, that's one of those things, fuck around and find out.
Deserved it.
you live by the gun, you die by the gun. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So they had that hate in their heart and
play stupid games.
Exactly. Unfortunately, things didn't go planned. So for me, that's a real heavy scene. Yeah. And then essentially that's where it turns somber because of the reality of that. So I think that's where it becomes really, really more memorable, because the movie is so good. It's playing with your emotions. It's bringing you up and down, and there's suspense and there's love. Yeah. He ends up falling in love with Jane, the black girl, and they kind of see each other, and they, and that's, again, it's dope to see something like that. And it was a risk showing that side of New York history, or in the Bronx. And I'm sure this was happening in a lot of different places, right, in New York, besides just the Bronx. But that's why it's called A Bronx Tale, because that's Chaz's story. That's his story, essentially, from what I understand. So for me, it's I've always loved this movie. That's why I picked it. I thought it was a great movie. Unfortunately, Caladro, which is the actor, he ended up getting busted for a while.
Oh, yeah.
He was in The Sopranos as well.
Yeah, he was in The Sopranos for a bit too.
Oh, come on, dog.
Yeah. So,
funny way to die.
But I saw something on Instagram that they finally met up after X amount of years, and they took a picture or something like that together, or they were gonna be kind of at some type of convention.
Okay.
Where they were just gonna show both of them, something like that. I don't know about the convention, but I did see video of them saying what's up to each other after so many years. So honestly, it's always gonna be a classic movie. I enjoy it. You gotta keep an open mind when watching it, especially with all the slurs and things like that. But I think that itself makes it stick out because of the strong personalities and the strong content. It's realism, shit that was actually happening during that time frame. So I think that's dope. That's why it's always been a movie that I like. So
you're the one who introduced me to this movie for the first time, by the way.
I showed you the first time? How did we watch it?
Back at
on
the
a
compound.
TV? No.
But did I take the DVD, or it was on? We streamed it, or?
I think you brought it a DVD or something. Because you're like, oh, check this movie out, and you're like, oh shit, this is something a little bit different.
I have another scene to talk about, but I want to hear what you had to say about that one scene about when he takes the money back. Why'd you like it?
Just the fact that he would just give him the little lesson, like just the fact that, hey, you gotta work for your money, and like,
I don't want you to have this money. It's bad money. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
take the fucking money back.
So it's just it's a good message, you know.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that, and it's true. If you work your own money and work for it, it feels great just to have that money. You work for it.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's funny when sorry.
No, go ahead.
The working man is a sucker.
It's funny when he's questioning him. He's like, "How'd you get this?" He's like, "I've been saving." He's like, $600 been saving. Would you become a brain surgeon overnight? Like, how the fuck did you get this money?
Especially during that time, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So Louis Thumbs owes C $20. Guess how much you think? How much you think it'll be today?
The
$20?
$20?
Yeah.
I would say like about $100.
I'll say $200.
Yeah, it's about
$300.
Today it'll be like 190.
180.
So
$100.
someone owes you $190. I mean, I kind of see why C wants that fucking money, you know?
But that's the thing. Like he gave a good point. You don't
You got him
like
off
the guy? Fucking
You got off cheap.
You got him off cheap. You got him in life for $20. But shit, that's $190 now.
Yeah,
But
that's
that's a good way to put it in a perspective.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's gonna do you dirty, and they do you dirty, like you just don't go back, right? You don't continue because that
Yeah.
they already
Yeah, you
showed your true colors. So the fact that he says you got rid,
Yeah, you got rid of. He's out of
Because
your life for $20.
what if it would have been more money? What if it would have been like, hey, bro, I ran into a situation. I'm gonna need Feria. Like,
I need 100 now.
I need 100 now. You hook me up. It's like, hey, you still, hey, I'm good for it. This whatever the case is. So, and I would think that's what it would translate to, over here. So
yeah.
There's a scene. It's actually when C's making his money, right? When he's helping Sonny roll the dice. Mm-hmm. And I want to know the story behind this of like, put him in the fucking bathroom.
he goes, put him in the bathroom because number one, because it's mush.
Right.
So he's
first
like,
it's mush.
it's mush. Is Jojo the whale? Because he keeps breathing over him.
Right.
So he's like,
breathe on me. You're killing me over here.
Yeah, and he's sweating, and in that scene, it's really hot. Like,
Yeah, they're in the basement.
they're in the basement.
Yeah.
Bro. Again, those buildings in New York are not fucking
bricked up.
Hey, bro,
It's probably summertime, too.
Yeah, dog. It's all OG bricks. It's all bricks.
Yeah.
Like it's all. So
And coffee cake is in there too.
correct.
They throw
So then
cake at the end.
coffee cake is at the end.
Coffee
He's
cake
like,
no good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put a towel over his head. Jimmy, get a towel.
I don't want him looking at that thing.
Yeah, he's throwing my dice. Yeah, that's another funny scene. That's a
dope,
good scene.
Yeah, that's a
good
dope
scene.
scene. Yeah.
But I wonder, is like, where did that come from? About put him in the fucking bed. Like, I mean, obviously there's a restroom there, right? But it's like,
Get the fuck out.
but not even kicking him out. Like they're putting him in the restroom. You know?
Yeah,
Go to the
like
room.
once he's done rolling,
Yeah.
or
Then
you
come
guys
back
can
out.
come back
Then come
out.
back
Yeah. But right now, while I'm making feria, don't come jinx my
Yeah,
shit.
freaking
you know?
Jesus, yeah. I
Especially
love that
with
scene.
Betty and with the horses.
Oh
With the-
yeah. He's like, we lost. He's like,
Yeah.
we've been mushed.
What was the horse's name?
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
Come on, Kryptonite.
Come on, Kryptonite. Come on, Kryptonite. Come on.
He bet the fucking horse.
Yeah, he's
he bet
like,
Kryptonite.
and he goes, don't rip it. How do you know? Because we've been mushed.
We mushed.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they lose.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you for something. Are you for doing the Mario test or Sonny's test?
Sonny's
I'll
test.
do the Sonny's test.
You're doing Sonny's? Have you guys ever done it?
What?
I can't really say no. Me, like, one night.
Our gentleman
Well,
does not
I
kiss
think-
and
But at
tell.
the same time, like, I only had an automatic card, The only
So
card.
you never had to open the door
No,
like
I don't-
physically and
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
Yeah.
the only card that I ever had, it was automatic.
I had
Like,
to.
All right,
I had a 87 Honda Accord.
But did you ever open the door for a girl and let her
I'm
in?
not
And
thinking about
like-
fucking.
I done it because of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had one girl pass,
And did you go,
the other one I had to tell her about it. Nah, I didn't do
And
that.
you told her, hey, I was watching you the whole time. Thank you for opening the door. For
I knew
me.
you were one of the great ones.
Thank you for opening the door for me, officer. I wanted to be a cop, sir. Felipe Esparza.
I haven't heard that bit.
That's his OG Netflix stand-up special.
But one day I'll do the Mario test.
Nah.
One day. I'll do it.
One day.
One day I'll do it.
Sick as maniacs.
Anything else on this one?
Yeah, one thing I wanted to point out that it never really made any sense to me, but it's kind of funny.
Okay.
So when C's telling Sonny about liking a black girl, right?
Yeah.
They get in the car and Sonny drives 3 blocks backwards. You guys notice that shit?
No, I didn't even notice.
You didn't notice that?
Yeah, he drives.
He drives backwards.
the
Yeah.
whole time.
And I always thought, like, why does he drive backwards? But this time that I watched it, I was like, how many blocks does he drive? He drives 3 blocks.
Fuck.
The whole way.
The whole way.
He was just like, He was just talking to him the whole time.
He's just going reverse and he's turning. And then he just gets to the bar and he parks.
Damn.
The shed bippy. But it's like,
well, I'm pretty sure if you didn't want to go all the way.
Well, that
around.
tells you that also tells you how gangster he was.
Yeah.
pretty much.
He's pretty much who's gonna tell him anything.
And were
there's
those
no rush
were
hour.
those
Number
one-way streets?
Chicano U-turn. Ain't no
Chicano
fucking
U-turn.
hood on this town. Can do Chicano U-turn.
And was it a one-way street?
I don't know. I don't think so.
See,
I
that's
don't think
what
so.
the deal was
If
thinking
it was a
too,
one-way
like,
street, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going fucking all the way back. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
The pizza looks good in the beginning.
Yes.
Of
The
course.
pizza looks fucking good.
Every
I
fucking.
think that's one of the best things about New York. It has a lot of different food, like the Chinese food and all of that over there is different too. So
The beef pies.
beef patties, Jamaican beef
Beef
patties,
patties,
you making me
bacon,
crazy.
bacon
over
cheese
here.
on a roll, and then you got your chicken cutlets.
Hey, some chicken cutlet. Dude, I seen one. I don't know. I forget what deli it is that's actually on Instagram. I'll put it up right here. But they put a chicken cutlet with some vodka parmesan sauce on the bottom with some cheese, pepperoni, in a fucking sub. That shit looks fucking bomb.
Is that the food that's always like, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
I think it's another place,
Look at
but I think it's in New Jersey.
All right.
I want to say in New Jersey, but I'll put it up and whatnot. I'll show you.
It's Giovanni. You know what I'm talking
I know
about?
you're talking
Giovanni's Italian.
Yeah.
You want a nice sandwich?
Yeah.
And then he has the
Time to
chicken.
make a
Yeah,
sandwich.
he goes the mozzarella.
Yeah.
The mozzarella.
How
And
you
it's-
doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
He actually makes the mozzarella in house fresh daily. He goes, if it isn't, what is it when he's cutting it? If it isn't leaking milk, if it's not fresh mozzarella.
If you want to get anything close to New York over here in
Don't say fat
in
cells.
LA. No, it's not Fat Cell. No, I wasn't gonna say Fat Cell. It's fuck, what's the name of it? Pravada had a cigar with this certain deli. Let me look it up real quick.
Giovanni's Italian is 925 North Broadway, White Plains, New York. I haven't had an opportunity to be there or go
Yeah.
there. I have hit a few sandwich spots. One was in Queens. I forgot the name. I'll tell you right now.
I had some really bomb pizza in New Jersey though. Cousins,
Was it?
that spot was fucking bomb, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm the only one who haven't been to New York then.
you gotta go to New York. Oh, one thing before I forget, when I went to New York the last time, it was like 2019. I went to a Mets game. I went to a Dodgers Mets game. The actor that played C grown up was there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, his name is Lilo Brancato. He was there. They showed him on the big screen. I was like,
Lilo,
oh
yeah.
shit, it's C.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
That's his name.
Another thing I remember, we talked about this on an extra bonus episode that we had, but I actually bought a Bronx Tale on VHS at the airport one time when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
It cost me $20
Hell yeah.
to buy the fucking VHS.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So the spot that I ate at in Queens, it's actually called Sal, Chris, and Charlie's Deli. Fire.
Sounds legit.
It is legit, bro.
Sal.
Sal, Chris, and Charlie's Deli.
Sal Mandini, want to wrestle?
Sal Bandini, wanna wrestle?
Anything else in the
I
movie?
went to Cat's Delicatessen too. That shit was fire.
Fire.
But they got like Langer's Deli and everything out here is bomb too. So.
Yeah, Langer's pretty good. I haven't been in a while though. I've been to Langer's.
Anything else on this?
No, man,
Nah, I think I ran through
we can
everything.
move on. This is a awesome movie.
This is gonna be a long ass episode.
Cult
Yeah,
classic.
for movies, fucking classic movies, we're gonna
Yeah.
have a lot
I
to talk
mean,
about.
we're already on the second one, and we're already an hour in.
And,
So let's keep on going.
so
What's
I'm
the
next.
next one?
I'm next with Summer of Sam. Summer of Sam was released May 20th, 1999. The budget was 22 million, and they grossed approximately 19 million. So it kind of a little bunk on the money.
Yeah.
The storyline, dude, it's kind of a few things going on at once, but the movie is basically about the son of Sam's, David Berkowitz, serial killer in New York from 1976 to 77. But the main story is about the characters that live in the Bronx, Italians, John Leguizamo plays Vinny. Adrian Brody, Richie. What's her name? Mira Sorvino plays Vinny's girlfriend. Diana.
Okay.
Diana. Yeah, Diana. And Jennifer Esposito, she plays Ruby. Those are pretty much the main characters in the movie. And pretty much it's the fear that the Son of Sam ran through New York in '77, and people were trying to catch him, and the cops were also trying to get him. So who's was the first time watching this movie?
Like
Everyone?
Me,
No,
T-shirt,
no,
me,
I've seen it. I've
T-shirt,
seen it before.
T-shirt,
You too?
T-shirt, me, my first
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
What'd you guys like about the movie?
T-shirt. I like the movie because
the characters, even so, like the. Man, I forgot that guy's name. The guy that was all like punks. That is
Richie.
like.
It was Adrian Brody.
I actually
Yeah.
was tripping on the type of that character that he was playing.
When he gets that accent.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, what's up with the accent? What is he doing?
It's because around that time it was the whole British invasion.
Yeah.
So the Who was very popular. You know, he's trying to start his
there's
punk band. and everything.
OG New York punks.
Yeah. CBGB.
So he's the one. He's actually one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
overall.
Richie, he's
And
dope.
even so, I like the actor too. He was a pretty
It's
good guy.
just what he did was questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, that always kind of tripped me out.
That always
dude.
threw me out. I'm like,
I was like,
come
what's
on,
he doing?
dog. And then you going back to the girl?
I mean, she was kind of freaky too. I mean, there's a scene where they talk about they were doing movies together, and they kind of show a clip.
No,
when they're doing
yeah.
it. But the thing that he does in that one club, whatever.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like, damn, what a trippy fool. And then
he's
doing
not,
some.
He's not just dancing.
Yeah, he was
Yep.
going to the back rooms.
Yeah.
Do you guys
all
recognize the guy that works in the club?
No.
The guy that no? Fool. What's his real name? Michael Imperioli.
Yeah. Yeah. He's from the
Spider.
Sopranos. Yeah,
Yeah,
Spider.
it's from Spider. Yeah,
Spider.
that's him.
Yeah.
He was the one.
Yeah, it's his club.
Yeah, it's his club.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
Yeah,
that's
that's
him. Yeah. He's just, they have him made up like a little older.
Yeah, has a little accent, has a mustache and everything.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Shit. That kind of blew my mind right now. I was like, what the fuck? Because I didn't recognize him. Like, I didn't see it.
Is this one of John Leguizamo's first movies?
I don't think it's one of his first ones. He already had done The Pest.
Yeah,
He had done The Pest before this?
It's 99.
It's 99, yeah.
I think, I'm not sure if Spawn came out in 98.
Summer of Sam is
99?
99.
99.
You know what? You know they did a good feeling if it feels old.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
'cause it
it's a
takes
good
place in
movie.
77.
Yeah, bro. But everything, bro. I'm talking about the cars.
Yeah.
Everything. Like,
The
bro,
way
that
they
shit
dressed,
was...
the music.
Legit. That shit's awesome. And then they go to Studio 54.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That was pretty cool.
That was dope. A lot of the music in this movie was fucking legit.
Because it's disco.
And,
Everybody's on.
dude, hey, that time and the whole disco era seemed like a fun time.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
You want a drink? You want a drink?
That
No, let's have a little...
that sugar.
Let's have another line of...
But this movie really has a strong opening. I really like how it starts with the writer kind of giving you like the heads up of what's going on and how it starts. Then it goes right into the dancing. Yeah. And then when Vinny's being a dick and he's freaking cheating on Deanna with her cousin.
Damn, right off the bat.
Yeah. Right away they introduce him as a fucking asshole, right?
Douchebag.
But then the killing starts right away. And that would have been him
Well,
if the car wouldn't have honked at him.
And then, yeah, that's why he trips out. But he eats her out. So when he goes back to Mac on his girl, she tastes her cousin's. Like she smells him like
his flavor.
Like
savor.
what the
Dude, Deanna was so nice to him, so good to him, and she was fucking fine in this movie, dude.
I don't know
Mira
which one it
Sorvino.
is, but John Leguizamo first role was either between the Super Mario Brothers
Luigi.
Luigi.
or fucking Carlito's Way. So it was either those.
might be Carlito's Way,
was
yes.
out too.
I don't know which one came
But
first.
Carlito's Way is early 90s. Isn't that
93.
93. 93.
Both movies are 93, so that's why I say that. I'm not sure exactly which one that came out
Yeah,
first.
you Carlito
but-
Brigante, motherfucker to the max.
Yeah.
Now, this is a
Pay
Spike
the
Lee
fucking
movie.
check, bitch.
It's a Spike Lee movie, and some of the facts are a little off. In real life, David Berkowitz, he killed six girls. Well, 6 people.
6 people.
6 people. In the movie, I think he kills about 8 or 10. But
I mean,
there's
you
a
gotta make
scene-
you gotta make it.
Yeah, you have to make it. Yeah,
You have
it's a
to make
movie.
it more. Yeah.
There's a scene where he goes up to a girl and she puts the books over her face, and he shoots or whatever. That's real. That happened. That really happened.
That one was fucked up.
Yeah, but it's a 44 caliber gun, so
that's going through that shit real fast.
Yeah. And
pretty much made a big asshole.
Shit. Yeah. So some killers are very fucked up. Like all it's killers. Fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty much all killers. Yeah, this movie, even though, and I'm pretty sure some of the killing or some of the some killing were real what happened in real life, and accurate, then some were just just for more of the movie because they said it was like 10 or whatever. But damn, man, they're very innovative, and the way Spike Lee actually shot it and how he got into the camera view and all that.
And then he's from New York. And then he's from New York, so he knows he lived that. He
probably lived that,
exactly, and experienced a lot of that himself. So, as a director, you have that channel, and you're coming up with good actors. I mean, it was my first time watching the movie. I thought it was dope. I hated Vinny by the end of it, like a fucking asshole. Like the whole time too, I kept giving him a chance. Like, come on, dog, get your shit together. Come on, dog, you got this.
He wanted to supposedly hit because he wanted fear of God and shit.
But. But essentially, what ended up with that paranoia that he thought that everybody knows that he knows who the killer is, and
they're
blaming Richie, and it's so much going on, and this was still smashing everybody.
And he gets caught
along the way, like the hairdresser. She calls his lady, lets him know like we've been smashing this whole time, and then that's his job. And he's all strung out and all scared and all drunk, and
he's on Quaaludes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's all strung out and he's going off on. So I honestly think that it shows what somebody might have felt like that lived in that neighborhood that was in a similar maybe position, or the fear and impact of David Berkowitz, like the killer himself, and the nervousness and the fear that were in a lot of the neighborhoods in New York, because it was always late night, pretty much saying like you got to get home before dark.
Yeah,
like you don't want to. Yeah, like you don't want to be caught outside slipping and you're gonna get smoked. So I think that's what's really dope about this. But in the process, it's showing the different sides to everybody's life. Yeah, and like they're right there at the edge, like where they hang out. It's like the end, right? Like it's an end street.
Yeah, it's a dead end.
It's a dead end. What's the Italian dude, like the guy that slangs the bud and Joey T. So like he's pretty much the shot caller, and the way he rallies up everybody in the neighborhood to like, hey, we're gonna put it together. Like we're gonna take things into our own hands.
We're trying to catch a killer.
Yeah, we're trying to catch a killer. So it's telling you about the strength of the neighborhood, like how the culture was just so different. Like we're gonna band together as New Yorkers and as family and as Italians in that area, right? That we're gonna catch this killer.
Yeah, and that's a good point, because the main guy, like crime boss Luigi, when they have the blackouts, right? Okay. When they have the blackouts, which was like a real thing in New York, right? That's probably kind of like our riots, right? And he's like, hey, we got to protect the neighborhood. The guys, if they need cars, give them cars. If they need bats, give them bats. Like, I want to know everyone who comes in and out of our neighborhood or whatever.
Yeah, that's good.
And they gather up all the young guys or whatever, and they're just patrolling the streets. One, because they don't want they don't want people to come in and loot their neighborhood, and two, they want to catch the son of Sam.
Yeah. Would you sit out there and help?
Hell yeah. I'll participate, especially where that deep.
If you're that deep and you got backup and you got bats and everything, you already know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What would be a similar, like, someone killer that's over here in
Good question, because here's
California.
Here's something I thought about. There's another movie that I wish they would kind of make a remake.
Okay.
To do in LA with Richard Ramirez and Night Stalker.
I was just thinking about
You're thinking that's
it? Okay.
Have him out, and doing what he's doing.
A crazy movie.
But have like the same way they have the groups in New York, the guys, have them like in East LA, Boyle Heights, where they ended up catching Richard Ramirez.
And then they got to show the Cecil Hotel. I went to the Cecil Hotel before they blocked off like another part of it.
Yeah.
Because people live there too, but we're in. Bro, that shit felt so ugly. I went a few years ago in the to see the hotel, especially after watching like the Richard Ramirez thing.
Yeah,
and everything,
the documentary.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, let's go downtown. And my girl's like, let's check out the hotel.
Damn.
So we went and we parked in the front.
Yeah.
But we did this a few years back before it got a lot more
popular wise.
Yeah, like out there like that. So we actually had a chance to go like down and like and you're looking up at the side and although it just the feeling of it, bro, it felt heavy.
Yeah.
It felt like lost soul, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just felt like, damn, there was so much shit that's happened in this hotel.
Yeah.
That like you just felt it felt ugly. I was like, oh no, let's just let's walk away. I didn't actually go into the hotel and go to any other rooms.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of like a public assistance type
I think
thing,
so.
and they house people.
Yeah.
So before it was a full blown hotel,
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be a bad idea if they do a remake. Yeah. But I think that type of documentary or that movie that came out, it was on Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's enough. You know what I'm saying? When they do it well, it's enough. And the only reason I say that is because if they try to make a movie and make it mainstream like that, this generation of consumer and like moviegoers, they cannot relate to it.
Yeah.
No, I think it'd be like older heads like us that would go.
Oh, no. Yeah. Mm. But what I'm saying is, the investment might not be worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
For the return of the what is it?
Well, it could be like a Netflix movie though.
Return of it.
Where it doesn't have to go so mainstream and be like.
I would say that was what I was gonna say next. If they were to do something like that, a Netflix or a Prime exclusive or something like that, would be dope.
All right.
Yeah. Frenchie from Goodfellas also comes on. Eddie, he's a singer.
Yeah.
He's Richie's stepdad.
Yeah.
Which I feel like he's a good stepdad, dude. He tries to teach him like, hey man, you gotta work.
And then
have him in the house.
And then you see he really genuinely loves him when he comes out with the end after they beat his ass.
When they're jumping him.
He comes out like, get the fuck off him.
With his boxers.
Have you guys quick side question? Have you guys ever been in a situation where you had to run outside in your boxers?
No.
I forgot what happened. I think when I lived at my mom's pad, I was showering. I had soap on my hair and everything. And I think I remember my brother telling me, hey, Carlos, they hit your car.
Oh, shit.
I had a Cherokee at the time, my 03 or 04 Cherokee, limited. Charcoal gray leather, sunroof, everything, bro. I was just like, that's
my baby.
That's my baby. That's my whip. Bro, they hit it. I guess it was a drunk fool on the bike. And he smashed his hand into my light and broke my light.
Damn.
And like hit the side of the crank and try to keep going. When my brother said they hit your car, I literally got out, pulled my boxers up over my wet body, and I chased that fool down the street with shampoo and shit in my hair.
Damn.
Yeah, so like right now when you said that, he came out like I can relate to that because there's been times where something like that happens, you're acting on instinct. You're not acting on, am I gonna do this? I was like, there is no way this motherfucker's gonna escape bouncing, and it was an old man, and I checked him, took him off his bike, and I was like, hey, what's up? We gotta figure this out,
he hit your car on a bike?
Yeah. It was on a bike, bro. He was all pedo. He was just like, he was going home, and I think he had like a 12-pack or something. Like, look, bro, if you would have bumped into it, whatever,
But
it is what it is. But it broke something.
Yeah.
And it was just like, hey, homie, my bad that you're pedo, but that's not my problem. You broke my shit. We got to figure it out.
Yeah.
But the coming out in your underwear staple and look is underwear, tank top.
Yeah. No socks.
No. I was straight.
Just underwear.
No, I'm just saying in movies and in the movies like that.
That's
just
your
fucking
sleeping. Yeah, that's like your sleeping wear, almost.
Yeah.
But nah, bro, it was just straight.
Bang. God damn. How many blocks you went up?
Nah, it was my same block. It was probably like 6, 7, 8 houses.
Okay.
Like it wasn't like, oh, I chased him the whole block. Nah, because remember he's drunk, so he's kind of like slow.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I was just, and then I ran in front of him. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Surprise,
I was like,
motherfucker.
"Hey, go back." let's go back. I was like, nah, and I held on to his bike. I was like, nah, let's go. I was like, you broke my shit. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Pocket check and take your shit off.
Yeah.
But,
anything you guys didn't like about the movie? Richie's side hustle?
Yeah, Richie's side hustle, dog.
Honestly,
it took me the second time to kind of like
to each his own, you know?
Okay.
Like, that's the way that I look at it, to each his own. It's just something different. It's something that's underground and something that's kept and it's hidden.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a lot more mainstream now, but during that time, like, that wasn't out there like that. That's why it was shamed upon by Joey T and all of that. Once they told him, because what was the
Bobby the Fairy?
Bobby the Fairy.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty much the gay dude
yeah.
of the hood, and he said, like,
would be there.
Yeah, you would be there. Oh, don't you perform over there? He put him on blast. So
Yep.
once they figured that out, it was a wrap, essentially. So
Yeah. And it sucks that they thought that Richie was a killer just because he was different. Because he was into
after
this.
they pretty much almost killed him, then he goes like, "You didn't watch the fucking news." When his dad comes outside to pretty much save his life,
It's all
like
over
they
the
just
news.
got it. It's all over the news. They just got him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because of a parking ticket.
if you were fucking different anyway, you would look that weird. Like, what the fuck's this food up to?
What about what the fuck was I gonna say? What about moving on?
Oh shit! Here we go. What did you think?
Here we go.
for the first time watching it, not bad.
Yeah.
I will actually rewatch it again the third time just because now I know what's.
You watched it twice?
Yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
I did too. I did too because the first time I was watching it,
You weren't even paying attention.
I was watching it on YouTube. No, I was paying attention, but I was watching it at the gym and I had it on the treadmill. And I forgot how much sex was in this movie. So I had to make sure that nobody was behind
all
me.
my yacht shit.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want them to report me. And then you have
Sure,
Richie.
you put the brightness there.
Yeah, exactly. And I had to look around, make sure nobody was behind me because you know how.
Man, they're gonna be like, this guy's a pedo.
Exactly.
He can't be out
Fool. They're gonna report me as a freaking perv at the gym. They're gonna kick me out. And it was like,
I'm trying to get my adrenaline up, bro.
So if you go to Planet,
You're gonna have to.
I'm watching
All
freaking
bad.
Summer of
And that's
Sam.
the reality of that shit too.
Yeah.
It happened in a fucking instant.
I know. How do you guys feel about the orgy scene?
That shit was pretty crazy. I think that was a lot more common. I'm sure there's orgy groups and swingers and all of that
Yeah.
shit that still exists.
yeah,
But I think back then it was a lot more like I wouldn't say lucrative as a business, you know, but like it was more out there. Like only the high class knew what the high class was doing. Like you had to be rich to be able to take part
Yeah.
in circumstances like that. You know, it wasn't like it's a whole bunch of fucking bums fucking having an orgy, a whole bunch of hoodheads, unless they're running a train or something on some chick, you know?
it reminded me of Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
It
does have that
reminded me
feel
of
for
like
sure.
the house and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like that, but
Yeah.
it's showing them actually doing it
yeah.
versus like, hey, we're porn stars that we live
We live this shit
here.
every day.
It's just like they're just sexually active, exploiting each other. And then Vinny gets all paranoid. He's like, he fucked you better than me?
Yeah.
He fucked you better than me?
And that's
and
that's
what's
kind of like
crazy?
the downfall for them.
Yeah, exactly. And what's trip? I didn't see that. I didn't see she was getting smashed by some other fool.
Yeah.
They does show?
Yeah, that show.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he was
Maybe
with
I
someone
missed
else
it.
too.
No, I saw when he went with that chick, the one that was right there the whole time. He was like, "Yeah, what's up?" You know, started touching on her already. Like, haha, yeah. Like, and then he tells the girl, "Hey, like, what's up? You want to do this? Like, we could leave if you,
leave.
you
We
know."
wanna leave, yeah.
But he's looking at her like, "What's up? You down?" Like, oh my yaks.
Yeah.
all the fucking scummies.
And that fight they have, she didn't know in real life, she didn't know that he was going to spit on her. That was something that Spike Lee told him to do without
Yeah.
telling her.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So her reaction was pretty real.
Pretty
And she
real.
snaps on him too. and
you know what's
fucking
dope?
well deserved.
Part of that scene too is when he breaks the glass in
The
the
mirror, yeah,
the mirror, and like you could tell that's an old mirror, like, and it was legit glass, and he may have cut himself,
Probably.
unless it was that, what is it, that like sugar glass or
Sugar
whatever.
glass, yeah.
But I don't think at that time it was like that. They probably just thought, "Hey, bust that shit." You
Yeah.
know?
Those prop glasses and shit.
Oh well, yeah, that too. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, but that particular scene, like, it looked legit. It did look like glass
Yeah.
breaking, and somebody that's worked on his anger over many years and controlling my emotions. You know, I've made, holes in the wall and broken shit and all of that out of frustration. So
I think we've all had that moment.
Yeah, no,
Shit
but
happens
this,
like that.
I was out of hand, bro. I was out of hand. So, when he did that, I felt like I connected with that also because it's such a genuine experience that can happen if you are upset, if you are angry, something that makes you so angry, makes you react in that moment like that. So,
well, the thing about that time is that Vinny, he lost his job, he lost his girl.
Yeah.
They're pressing
Lost
him
everything.
about Richie
Everything.
being the son of Sam, and he just got in a fight with him too.
Vinny. Fuck that fool.
Fuck that phone.
Fuck Vinny.
So, did you guys like my movie?
Yeah,
It was
bro,
good.
of
It
course.
was good, man.
And it was dope because I've never watched it.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I was able to watch it, and to be honest with you, John Leguizamo is one of my favorite actors in general. So when I knew he was in it, I was like, dope. It's a movie. It's a movie that he's in. I've never seen it, and then it's based off of this Summer of Sam, like the
Son
David
of Sam.
Berkowitz, like the killer. I was like, yeah, it's dope, and I think it was entertaining, steadily entertaining.
Yeah.
But and it had its own highs and lows, but it felt like it was a lot of lows.
Yeah.
You know, in that movie that gave you like the grimy life, like the
Yeah.
grimy feel of like New York in that neighborhood at that time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I just want to say, John Leguizamo, there's only one Pablo Escobar, and his name is Vinny Chase.
Nah, I was watching that.
Have you
He's doing
seen
well.
that shit yet? That
Yeah, I
shit's
was
dope.
watching.
It's really good.
I haven't finished it. I'm in like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I haven't gone back to it, but it's dope. What's dope about that, because you bring it up, his son was actually involved. Like he
his
actually.
son, yeah.
So I think that's what makes it more authentic and what makes it dope. And John Leguizamo is Colombian as well.
Hey,
So
He's Puerto Rican.
nah, he's Colombian, bro.
Oh, shit.
John, I think he's Colombian.
that's bullshit.
Colombian.
One thing I was gonna tell you, if you watch it again, because I barely caught it this time. The song that Richie and Ruby sing when they're at CBGB,
Yeah.
the song that they're singing, like, "Oh, hello from the slums of New York City," whatever.
Yeah.
That's the lyrics that they're singing is the letter that David Berkowitz sends the cops.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't catch it till this time. Because there's a scene where they're saying the letter that he sends to the cops, and then I paid attention to what he was saying, and then that's the lyrics that they're singing when they're performing at the club.
Damn.
Yeah.
Trip out. Fucking.
I also like all the footage that they use for like the Yankees and
The whole
Reggie
fucking-
Jackson when they think that he's the killer because he's number 44.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bronx Bomber, the Yankee Doodle,
Yeah.
Yankees.
Good movie.
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna- I
Good
liked
fucking
it.
movie. Good.
I
fucking
watch.
movie.
It's not something I watch all the time, but if I were to come across it, I would purchase it so I could have it in my collection.
Yeah.
Because it is something that you can watch. I think you know what I'm gonna tell my chick we should watch it because she's from New York and shit.
She didn't
like
watch it with
that.
you?
Nah, bro. I was
Oh,
watching
you
that
should
shit.
have watched it with her.
It's just I wasn't thinking. I just put it on and I started
Yeah.
watching it because I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to watch it, enjoy it, so I could be able to talk about it with you guys today. So
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Another thing that's dope is the scene where they're playing Teenage Wasteland
Oh yeah.
and everyone's kind of like getting high or like
Yeah.
doing their own little vice and everything. That was dope. I like that scene.
No, a scene that cracks me up, and I actually had to go back a couple of times. I believe it's one of the sisters, where she was getting dropped off, and all the guys that were just there hanging out,
Oh yeah. This
Yeah.
Ruby before she goes blonde.
and the guy was just being a douchebag to her, and he just, I don't know what he said to her. Like, I had to go back. What the hell did he just say? But you can see the guys in the background like, whoa, yo, what the hell?
Hey, what
And
are
he
you
calls
doing?
her like a dollywop skank or
yeah,
something like that.
he talks trash, so they defend her.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
no,
'cause
yeah.
she's
His
from
half-sister.
yeah, because
Hey, you kiss your mother with that mouth.
but she's part of the neighborhood too.
Yeah.
You know.
And that guy's
And
all
the-
preppy.
Yeah, and then once he bounces and they protect her, then he's trying to rap to her like, "Hey, what's up?" You know?
Yeah.
She's like, "Fuck that football."
scumbag.
What's up? You
You
know?
want to take that rebound?
Great movie. Fucking phenomenal
yeah.
fucking movie. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. It's one of those
Summer of Sam.
classic movies.
Summer of Sam.
Spike Lee joint.
This
A
summer.
Spike Lee joint.
And we will move on to the next movie.
We own the night.
And the crowd goes wild.
So the movie itself got released on October 12th, 2007. Its gross, the budget itself, it was 21 million. And the gross itself, it was 55 million.
Oh, they made,
So
money.
they made
Yeah,
some
they made
good
the
money out of it.
Bomb ass food.
And it's a same thing. It's actually, I feel like it's taking place, the last movie from this whole movie we're talking about. It's taking place in 1988, like in the late 80s itself. Mostly it's the story about Bobby. He's like pretty much like the manager of a nightclub itself.
El Caribe. El Caribe.
He's doing his own thing. He's really distant from his family, from his father and his brother itself, because they're like in the law enforcement, they're cops. Pretty high ranking up there.
So his father was the chief of police, and then his brother had just gotten promoted to sergeant, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And so the whole the cops itself during that time, they were like going through the war on the drugs with the Russians. They were like bringing everything in. But in the same time, Bobby was caught up in the middle of it, because the father, the brother were coming up to him like, hey, you got some guy up there. He's bringing in smuggling and we need some information. But he was like, no, dude, like, get away. Like, I don't want to be part of this.
Mm-hmm.
So he already has his own side thing going on. Even so, the owner itself saw him like, dude, you're doing a great job at the club. If you, we're gonna most likely open up a new spot, and I want you.
Well, he suggests that to him. So ultimately, it's like its own underworld, the club itself, and then there's obviously some drugs and gambling kind of type thing going on. So,
and so it's pretty interesting going on. You just see two. I mean, I don't know, either Bobby is the older brother, you're younger, most likely the younger of anything.
Yeah.
Or so you just see two different brothers going two different careers, Obviously he's going through hanging out with the wrong people, hanging out with the mob, selling drugs, moving money.
So Bobby is played by Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
And then his brother is Mark Wahlberg. And then rest in peace to Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
One of my favorite actors, which played the chief of police in The Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And even so, like one of my favorite actresses in there too, Eva Mendes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna be pretty an animal right now, but I just love the beginning of this intro.
Definitely.
Let me mute here.
I don't want to say too much, but
honestly, I think that's very sexy.
Yeah.
That that's very different from something that you would see nowadays. Actresses will just be a lot more raunchy, or it's just going to be CGI because they're not going to show anything, So I feel like, to your point, I thought it was a sexy scene, the way he was kissing her, the way he was touching her, and all of that.
The way she's dressed.
Yeah, the way she's dressed and everything. So I definitely agree with you.
I think it spiced it up more just because of the song with Blondie in the beginning.
Yeah, I was gonna say the opening really gets me because of the Heart of Glass, the song. And then what's going on, I was like, oh, damn.
Even before that scene, the very beginning, they were showing a lot of most likely real photos.
Yeah, I was going to say that shit was dope. I did want to mention, I remember telling myself I wanted to mention that different photos, different time frames they were showing of the NYPD.
Yeah.
And different precincts, pretty much. It was like a history of pictures of crimes and different scenes with
the restroom with all the drugs.
You can see like actual on scene, like genuine pictures from 70s, 80s, whatever. So
the patch is pretty cool with it, by the way. When they show it, like right underneath it says, "We own the night."
Yeah,
you guys caught that or not?
Yeah, a good scene where is that lead up. They're fucking around, whatever, and then they go downstairs, back to fucking business.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to do this. We don't have to do this anymore. And then she puts on her shit and fucking walks off. And it just shows, it's setting you up to see like, hey, this is gonna be some good shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're business owners. They're fucking ready to
And,
ready to party.
No, for sure. Even so, when he says, "Oh, I gotta go see the old man," he has to go see the boss.
And I
Pretty
feel like he treated that guy more like his dad versus
Yeah.
his actual
Yeah.
dad, because
Yeah.
his actual dad, like,
Rides
until the
his
very
ass.
end,
Yeah.
and before he died and shit like that. Towards the end, that's when he was like, for example, when he checks Mark Wahlberg's, what's his character, his brother's name?
Joseph.
Joseph. So he tells him, he's like, your brother's got a price on his head, and that's how you're gonna talk to him. Like, I invited him here.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that he ends up being a cop as well. Eventually, I think that was really cool. He's able to turn his life around and be a cop with his brother, and he becomes the hero, I feel. Of
Yeah.
life,
I wasn't a fan of Robert Duvall in this movie.
Okay.
I didn't like his character. I felt he was kind of like a dick, especially to Bobby.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
he
he
was,
was
right?
one
He
of
was,
those
he was.
dads.
Yeah.
That's his dad or whatever.
It's
Yeah,
tough
and I was
love.
kind of
And-
like,
and
I don't
he's-
like seeing Robert Duvall like this.
and he's the
Too
chief.
old douchebag.
Yeah.
He's the chief of police, bro.
Yeah, so he's
So
like,
he has to be an
you
asshole.
know,
Bro. He can't be
iron
a soft,
fist.
hey son, I love
Son, I
you.
know.
You know, like that side comes out later on when he realizes
Like,
his son got shot in the head.
Mhm.
It's real.
Yep.
And now they're after my other son and possibly me.
yeah,
So I think for me, that's classic Robert Duvall. His tone,
Yeah.
how he speaks and he communicates message. Like, if you look at him in any different movie, he's himself in a whole bunch of different movies. So to your point,
he always
even-
plays a cop too.
huh?
No, I'm thinking he always plays the cop or like a detective.
He's one of those old school actors, those old school fucking, I'm going to play myself, but I'm going to play myself higher and fucking be either a douchebag,
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
Well,
fucking
he's
shit like that.
consigliere in The Godfather,
Yeah.
as well, or a lawyer, a family lawyer. I think he's a family lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, Falling Down, he's a detective, and also in Colors, he's a he's a cop. I just-
Colors.
That's why I think those roles are like casted for him, kind
Yeah.
of, like they fit him because they fit his person. And it's almost like with Robert Duvall, who else would have played like the context that he brings to them? Like, as soon as you see him as the actor, as a chief of police, it's a lot more like, I would say, I guess, believable, especially with all three actors. They're really dope. So,
Favorite scene out of this?
The chase
The
when they're
chase.
cars.
oh
yeah, the
yeah,
car
Okay.
chase is dope.
I feel like I've seen a lot of different car chases, but I feel this one was a little bit more intense. Just
It
the
was.
fact that they're in the rain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
yeah, that added another element.
they're
to it.
just driving. They just like different cars. The shootout.
Yep.
I mean, just Bobby can just do whatever he can do, Just the fact that he saw his own dad just getting shot and get killed right
Yeah.
there. I don't know, that whole scene, that chase, it was pretty crazy.
I agree with you. I think that scene was dope because it was very different.
Yeah.
They shoot the guy that's supposed to be protecting him, right? You see the gun come out, boom, and then you see the shotgun come out, blow his dad away, and he's driving in and out in the rain, again going against traffic, dodging other cars, and then because the rain is pouring so much, like it gives you that blurred visual.
Yeah.
And you guys know when you drive in heavy ass rain, you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
like I can't see shit.
Yep.
Especially if it's like dark, so and it's already evening, so it puts you in the car with him. So the fact that he didn't crash,
It's all slippery.
it's all slippery as rain. Like I was like, "Dude."
We went,
But in all fairness, it was because it had to lead up to that scene. It had to lead up to his dad getting pretty much everybody getting smoked.
Yeah.
What about his homie when he found out, like
When he rats on
when
him.
he rats on him?
I was
He's
surprised he
like,
didn't
my
kill
dad
him.
died because of you.
Yeah,
fuck.
he beats his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you do the same thing?
What?
I mean,
Beat his ass?
No,
I'm surprised he didn't get killed. To be
Yeah,
honest,
Well,
that's
he
what
told
I'm
him.
saying.
I
I'm
think
surprised he didn't
he
get
wanted
killed.
to. He wanted to kill him. He tells him like, I'm a cop now, so it's different.
Yeah.
Something along those lines, kind of like saying like I could kill you and it's legal type shit.
Yeah.
So
Another scene that I liked is kind of in the beginning when the club gets raided,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
When Joseph comes in, he raids
you
it,
were gonna talk about that, yeah.
and he's questioning Vladimir, the nephew, the Russian nephew,
Oh, okay.
and
okay,
he's just
okay.
dude, that guy keeps his cool.
Yeah.
That guy just keeps his cool, and he's all like,
Yeah,
it's like
man.
you got a Star of David and a cross. He's like, are you confused? He's all like, not me. Or he says something like, I'm not the one. Yeah, something like that. But he stays cool the whole time, dude. I thought that was pretty dope.
That
of
guy
him.
is something else.
Yeah.
I just like the opening scene. That whole beginning scene.
Yeah, animal.
I mean, besides that part,
but
going
what was
into
it?
the
I know you
club.
wanted to talk about last time, Moser, about like the charcoal.
Charcoal they were putting in his nose.
So I was trying to understand because I've never seen that shit.
Yeah, that's
So I
pretty
looked
crazy.
it up too. And there's a kind of like online, there's like a few reasons why they do it, right? For me, I think they did it because he spits the gum at the cop. Right? So he does it to fuck with him because he spits the gum at him. But the reason why they would put charcoal down someone's mouth is if they're doing drugs, it stops the toxins for somehow. Charcoal. And also it makes them throw up. So if they were to swallow any drugs, try to hide them, that charcoal will make them throw up. But in this case, I think they do it to humiliate him because he spits his gum at the cop.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Which that scene when I first watched, I was like, why did he do that? And I had to look it up.
Yeah.
And then online there's
I just didn't look it up because I know you'd have the answer.
We'll have the answers.
Work smarter, not harder.
Jesse, do you? Oh,
Sorry, Jesse.
anything else on this one?
You know what? I've seen the title a million times. Joaquin Phoenix is another one of my favorite actors. He does
Underrated,
a lot of
dude.
yeah,
Under fucking rated.
He has a huge range of in a catalog of movies. So I always seen that, but I think I was telling you that I wanted to take the time to watch this movie, and every time that I've seen it, I was like, damn, am I gonna commit the time to watch this movie and actually genuinely watch? But I think it was dope, especially the end scene when he finally, he smokes. What's his name?
Vladim?
Oh.
And then
Timeout.
Yeah.
Well, we had to fix the camera again. The battery died. So, but we continue.
Yeah, I think we were just talking about Vadim, like essentially the bad guy, the mobster, the nephew.
Yeah, the badass.
Yeah,
Badass.
like how he pretty much the end scene where they run everybody out, pretty much shoot a lot of the guys, and then they throw a whole bunch of flares to start smoking out and burning all the bush so you can see.
Yeah.
And then you see the line of officers. Like eventually he's gonna come out because of the fire and the smoke. But then Joaquin Phoenix's character actually goes by himself. Bobby. He
Just
goes
be
in.
patient.
He goes exactly. He tells him just be patient. But he goes in and then he waits until the right he could. And what was dope about that scene where he's like, going back and forth is the audio is actually really good. So you could hear him move.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he moved to the left. Oh, he moved to the right. And then he follows him and then he finally shoots him. So I think that was dope. I mean, he shot him for his dad and his brother, essentially. And I think, like I mentioned in the beginning, Bobby pretty much ends up being the badass and, the hero.
The hero at the end.
Yeah.
After he was a cop, but he still, like you explained to me, had to do the police academy to officially be a cop. But at that point, you've already gotten so much respect.
Yeah.
So,
Making his daddy proud.
yeah.
I thought there was gonna be more bad blood between Joseph and Bobby at first.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it looked pretty
In the
bad,
beginning,
bro.
it did.
Like I thought, for example, like when they were gonna do the raids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I thought they were gonna like arrest Bobby. I mean, he does kind of get arrested, but like, I thought there was gonna be more like feuding between brothers, like to the point where it's like
Honestly,
we have to kill each other.
Yeah,
I thought they were
like-
gonna beef it like that.
Honestly, with what I saw, it felt intense.
Yeah.
It felt intense because Joseph was pretty much like, I'm dad's favorite son. I'm a cop just like him. You're a piece of shit club promoter that has drug dealers and everything, in your club. And like, I'm warning you right. Like he tells him, I'm telling you, like, I'm warning you right now. Like pretty much because he was leading narcotics now, right?
Yeah.
Or so he's pretty much giving him a heads up, like, hey, like I'm gonna crash your spot and whatever happens. So out of your respect, you're telling your brother, but the way that he's telling them is like you're being condescending, especially because you're a cop. So you got to be a dick, So
Well,
I
they
think-
teach you that in the police academy.
I think that's why towards the end, like, Robert Duvall's, character, which is the dad, I think he genuinely says like, man, like he doesn't say anything, but it shows like he's still my son, like no matter what. And there's a price on his head, and he tried to, like, he's a part of this now, you know, and he's not backing down, and he's here with us. So, you know, just the strategy of them as a family, like mending, especially after Joseph gets shot in the head, you know, and then he has that what is it? That flashback, or what, he get shot in the head? He doesn't get shot
He
in the
gets shot in
head.
the face.
Oh,
He gets shot in the face. I think it goes into the cheek, comes out the chin or something like that.
yeah. So,
That's
but
still a bad spot.
but he still gets the PTSD, like in the fight scene.
yeah.
His partner gets, one of his friends gets shot, drops in front of him, and he freezes and he never comes back up.
Yeah.
So like Bobby goes up to him in the car after, kind of gives him a hug through like the outside of the car, but you can see that Joseph feels like, damn, I bitched out, you know, and like you came up and you looked out for both of us, kind of thing. So I think that's where it humbles him, and then obviously their dad is no longer there, and the dad's not there to see that proud moment. So I as a guy who does have brothers, you know, there's that chemistry. Like sometimes you're gonna hate your brother. I remember, unfortunately, me and my little brother went almost an entire year without speaking to each other,
Man.
because we got into a fight and the testosterone was so high and the machismo was there, and we shared a room.
Fuck.
Like that shit, the tension, you know. But you know, I asked him to forgive me for that, and obviously we moved on. But the point that I'm trying to make is that brother rivalry can be there and pop off. And even though we know that we love each other, we would never hurt each other type thing, like no matter what, we're family, we're blood, you know, it's still, there can still be, I mean, now we're a lot older. So as you get older, you're more you're closer to family, because you understand that's all you have.
Yeah.
Your wealth and not wealth, your health and family, you know? So that's tough to watch. For me, that's kind of what got me in the movie, you know, that, you know, there were two brothers and essentially a dad. And you see his change throughout that process, right? And obviously his chick bounces on him when shit got tough, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I just thought at the end when he thinks that he sees her.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you guys, because it threw me off. Like he
Yeah.
looks in the crowd, sees her, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah, she's back.
and then it changes, and it's a black chick.
It's not her.
Yeah,
She's missing the mole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another crazy scene when he took him in to check out the supplies.
Yeah, that was a good scene too.
And he gave him a little taste of it.
Kinda
And
smart.
obviously you can see him like acting all kind of
He
weird.
checks his pulse.
Yeah.
Why you're breathing, like, why is your heart like,
Why are you
know,
breathing like this?
It's not good stuff, you know, like like trying to play it off. Start to search him. He's like, wait a minute, how come you got matches on a lighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, she found out he got you
And
because of
he's
that.
like, "Oh, it's you know, it's the stuff you gave me, make me feel light as a feather," which is feather was the code word for the cops to raid.
See.
And the whole scene of that whole raid, it was pretty crazy too.
It was. I thought it was a dope scene.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
Even until when Bobby was stabbing one of the guys in the neck, and he gets his whole blown off by the shotgun. Like, damn, dude, that thing was pretty brutal.
Tony Muelas, cabroncito.
And very end, when he jumped off the window, and what was it, like 2-3 stories high up? And damn.
They look like at least two
Eats
stories.
it. Well, he falls on the fence.
Yeah,
That kind of breaks his fall.
Either
But
way,
that's a
the fence.
Dude, that
that's a
thing hurts.
crucito fall.
My back.
For real.
Let's give this vato a joyride.
Out of all the movies, what's your top one?
Are we
Yeah, so-
ranking them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. I think I know how I'm gonna do it though. Well, that's hard.
Wait a minute, on the night, was it your first time watching it? You guys
It was
seen
my
it?
first
I
time.
mean, I know
I've seen
your
it.
words.
It was my first time.
I've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was my first time.
Stupid. I
watching
remember my first beer.
I remember.
Beer fest.
it. Yeah, I'm glad I
I
watched
love
it
that
though. It was
movie.
good. It was
It's a
good.
fucking good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah. But how would you rank it? Out of all four movies.
All 4 movies.
All 4 movies.
All 4
I'm gonna be
movies.
biased. I gotta say, we own tonight #1 for myself. You know?
Oh man, this is hard. I would probably have to say, damn.
I say Warriors for me.
Yeah,
I think I want to go Warriors too, but Bronx Tale's there too. I don't know. It's like a
that's
tie
where
for
I'm,
me.
that's where I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a Bronx Tale you could watch a lot more often than you can the
Well,
Warriors.
for sure.
Yeah.
Bronx.
Because the Warriors, you'll still watch it and you'll still be in tune, but Warriors is something you could turn off, and then when you can go to do whatever you're gonna come back and continue watching it.
Mm-hmm.
A Bronx Tale captivates you more, and you're typically gonna watch the whole movie because you're like, oh, what's gonna happen next? And even though you know what's gonna happen next, the feeling that it gives you just makes you kind of want to watch the whole thing.
I'm gonna go Warriors. I'm gonna go Warriors, Bronx Tale, Summer of Sam, and then We Own the Night. That's how I'm gonna go.
I have to agree with you, and I love the Bronx Tale, and I want to put it #1, but I think on a generational cult classic, Warriors tops Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
It's because me, sometimes when I'm driving, I'll just put on random movie clips and I'll find myself watching more Warriors and Bronx Tale.
Damn.
So I'm gonna have to go
All
with
right.
Warriors. What about you?
Oh, of course, the Warriors. Bronx Tale. I'm kind of torn between Summer of Sam and fucking.
I think
We Own
Summer
the
of Sam
Night.
was dope too. I think
you
both
know.
of all movies were dope. And, and I think
These were good picks.
I think that New York is just I don't want to put it out there. New York is just its own beautiful city with such a different pace, a different lifestyle. So I think for us, on the West Coast, we look at movies like from the East Coast, like it's like, oh, it's different. Maybe that's why it's more intriguing, right? But when you're out there, you're out on the streets and you're listening to everything, and you see everybody on bikes and so many people delivering food. Like out there, it's like it's just its own ecosystem as well.
Yeah.
It's so trip. And one thing I do give New York is I always thought like New York was gonna be like dirty, bro. Like all and it's not like that at all, actually. There is hood spots, hood corners and things like that where you might see some accumulated trash, but I'm not gonna lie to you, in the majority, even in the Bronx, in the hood, like, bro, like, people take pride in the city.
Yeah.
People take pride in the establishments. People take pride in, their restaurants and their storefronts and things like that. And
Because this is all they have.
Well, the thing is that in New York, their trash system, everyone puts the trash on the sidewalk.
yeah,
And there's a lot of rats in New York.
yeah, no,
That's
for
the
sure.
thing, though.
They're, but even then, bro, you would think you would see more.
Yeah.
I mean,
There, you see them.
in the
You
subway, on
you
the streets.
you run into them. But I still expect to see more, if that makes any sense.
Well, I would expect to see them in the daytime, which I don't. With the times I've been there, I don't think I've seen them in the
I
daytime.
don't see them in daytime.
It's always at evening and nighttime
Yeah.
when I start seeing them.
But honestly, bro, then you're walking so much, bro. Sometimes you're just like, oh shit, like whatever. You keep walking. I told my girl, I was like, would you want to move, back to like I actually thought about, but then I don't know if I could do it because those buildings also can feel like claustrophobic.
Another thing about New York too is that they also had a bad infestation with bed bugs.
Yeah.
Because of the buildings too,
Yeah.
the apartment buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And rats.
So,
and right.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, the ventilation, it's something.
Yeah.
But
parking
it's
out
still parking
Yeah,
is terrible,
it's-
bro.
yeah,
traffic is crazy.
I rented a car,
2
dog.
feet and that's it.
I rented a car and I had to wake up early. There's people, because you got to move your car at a certain time from this position to this position. They got like
Stress
10
springs and
different signs on the same post.
Stupid
Like
ass shit.
you
man.
like you have to follow that shit. So I would be moving around, and then I learned that a lot of these people, they don't actually move their car. They go into their car, they turn their car on, they sit in their car. So if like somebody, they're gonna come do a ticket, the person's actually just sitting there. Let's just say it's 9 a.m. that you can park there, then they're still there.
Yeah.
So if they like literally hits the time they need to hit, boom, and they just get out of the car. But looking for parking, bro, it's gonna be a fucking mission. You're gonna be driving.
It's like
around
some
for
areas of LA too, though.
Yeah.
Fucking try to park in, park in Long Beach. It's like, fuck, good luck. But there was actually some other movies that I feel we should mention that do take place in New York that we considered. You know, Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver is another classic ass movie that could have fit in right with the other ones. Kids. I was in between Summer of Sam and Kids because Kids is one of my personal favorites.
I was gonna do Escape from New York because that one's a fucking phenomenal movie. Kurt Russell, and that one is top notch.
Yeah.
For me, the first one that comes to my mind is Godfather.
Yeah.
So Godfather, it's such a classic movie. But there's another movie too, Once Upon a Time in New York.
Okay.
Once Upon a Time in America, no?
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah. But Gangs in New York.
Gangs in New York.
I think Sleepers was also.
To me, first thing of New York movie, Home Alone.
Oh, Home Alone 2. Yeah,
Home
that's
Alone.
right. That's another Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
But
Yeah.
Home Alone is
Yeah,
the first
Home Alone
thing.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja
yeah.
Turtles.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's all. That's all New York. That's like dope.
Yeah.
You know?
And another one that we kind of spoke about it too. This is taking place the beginning early. Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
Gangs. Yeah. So I was mentioning that Gangs in New York.
Yeah. So there's a lot of movies that
We did
could've
it
fit
on
in.
Juice, right?
Yeah,
We
we
did
did
one
Juice.
on
we did
Juice.
rap on
Juice in
Juice,
New
yeah.
York. Belly's New York.
Belly's New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many different.
Pain
there's
and Gain.
Which one?
Pain and Gain.
Pain and
That's The
Gain. I
Rock
haven't watched that one.
and Kevin Hart. No, yeah.
Well, that's a little too new. No,
No, I mean everybody has.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
good.
Everybody has their taste.
no, that was actually pretty good.
But I mean, you look
Cloverfield.
at some of the ones that we have on our All Star Foos films, the ones that are movies that we kind of all agreed upon,
Yeah.
or at least more than half. Those are the top 10 movies. But I think another one that we mentioned is like Goodfellas.
Oh yeah, Goodfellas
Right?
also is in New York.
Goodfellas,
Yeah.
and there's so many classic movies that come from New York. Like it's its own catalog, its own cinema.
I mean, Half Baked
movies.
was kind of supposedly based in New York.
Yeah,
too.
it was.
I
It
mean,
was
it
filmed.
was.
What we
Yeah.
talked about it. It was
Yeah.
filmed in Canada, but it was supposed to be in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed
You
to be New York.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking great picks. This is going to be the last one of the themes that we do. Before we go into anything else, I forgot to do at the top. Donald Gibson or Gibbs, you know, from Bloodsport, passed
Bloodsport.
away.
Yeah.
You know, just wanted to give him a shout out like that because you know he was a fucking great actor. He Revenge of the Nerds. You know, shouting out into Bloodsport as well.
Are you Jackson? You look like a Jackson. That makes you Frank Dukes, right? Like put up your Dukes.
It's Dukes.
It's Dukes.
So
Like
that,
put up your Dukes.
that was a good one as well. And then
All right, Frankie.
and then another one as well. If you were going to LA, the deli that I was going to say was Uncle Polly's. Uncle Polly's.
Uncle
is-
Polly's.
Yes, that's a
What's
authentic.
Where in LA is it?
I want to say there's one right next to one of the Fat Sal's.
For
what?
It's over there.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that area.
Uncle Polly's Deli, Vantage Avenue in Los Angeles, and 3rd Street. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's gonna be by like the Grove area.
Yeah, so it's in that area.
3rd and Fairfax.
I don't know if they have any of the Uncle Polly's
We
cigars.
should hit Eastside Deli.
That's another one. Huh?
That's
that
another
was
one. Yeah,
another too.
that's another one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna have the cigars that they made through Pravada, but Pravada does have Uncle Polly cigars as well with the deli master,
Paul Cicero.
the
Studio
owner.
City is the other location too.
So go check that out. All right, so we're gonna move on now. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We're gonna go to the ring and pick the next 2 movies that we're gonna actually watch. And this, we went with a bang in this one. This is almost a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
so
We're
we
ending
went
it just
out
how
with
we
a
started
bang.
it.
All right, so
Scarface was 2 hours. This one was 2 hours.
So just to kind of recap while he's getting the ball, all of our names,
Balls.
all of our names are in there. So if our name gets chosen, what will end up happening is we choose from a personal top 10 movie of us. We're doing 2 at a time now. and it could potentially be a Foos film. So
either one of us gets to choose a movie, or it's a movie that we all pick.
exactly.
So if
we
it's a
all
movie
love.
we picked,
So we all got our
all of us.
individual.
So I believe Eric and Carlos chose this movie,
okay.
Tombstone.
Oh,
yeah,
fucking
dope.
great.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Got your name, Jose.
Oh, I go first.
it's a chick.
Damn, Tombstone.
Jose.
So,
And I'm gonna have to pick a movie that's not in there, right? So
Yeah. So give us a minute. We'll be right back. Never mind. All right, go for it, Chevinga.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir
So
Dogs.
Tombstone and Reservoir Dogs.
All right. So
dope.
those are going to be the next two movies, Tombstone and Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, man, this was a fun episode. Again,
It was.
like, subscribe, come back, and take you to Samson. Good shit. Anything else, guys?
No, I think I'm good.
That's good.
Spoke my piece. So
Great
Tombstone-
episode. You know, sorry that we took so long, but however, we're incorporating different things that we're doing as a team, as a Foos on Film, and I just want to say that
We're improving everything that we're doing.
I gotta switch.
So
This is why we go 2 hours.
we're just switching it up. But we thank you guys for your time. Like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys being here with us, being a fool with us. So
Let's go.
Foos out.
All right.
Have a good day.
Peace.
Late.